Jamestown Blue Jays football is brought to you by Creative Energy and Dan Superstop, Dakota Central, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Otter Tail Power Company, Professional Eye Care Centers, The Frontier Fort Grill, Unison Bank, Hillerud Construction, SMP Health Ave Maria, Gun and Reel Sports, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Insurance, Steve Benyon Agent, Jamestown Country Club, Originals, Apex Physical Therapy, Jamestown Parks and Recreation, Johnny B's Brickhouse, and Buffalo City Diesel. Now, Jamestown Blue Jays football.
Home sweet home for the Jamestown Blue Jays. In fact, for the next 2 weeks, they get only 4 regular season home games in 2024, but it's back-to-back at beautiful Raleigh-Greeno Field at Charlotte and Gordon Hanson Stadium tonight and next Friday night. Blue Jays are coming off a great performance in their season opener, dropping Grand Forks Central up in Grand Forks last Friday night, 34-9, where the defense really did the job for the Blue Jays in that game. After Central was able to move the ball fairly well early, they gained just over 100 yards for the night. Keelan Harsdale with a big night with 3 touchdowns rushing. A fine game also running the ball for Liam Fry, and this Blue Jays defense did the job too. Well, they'll have to be ready tonight because they're going to face a team that is determined to come in here and pull off what they did late last season. In only the second year of their program, the Horace Hawks, in the next to last week of the regular season, stunned the Blue Jays 29-28 and set themselves up to make the playoffs, which they did next week by defeating Watford City. Then they won in the first round over Dickinson, and they're coming off a victory over Dickinson last week. Well, the Blue Jays remember that 29-28 loss very well, and they're determined to be ready to meet the Hawks tonight. Raleigh-Greeno Field, Charlotte and Gordon Hanson Stadium on a beautiful first Friday night in February as the Jamestown Blue Jays host the Horace Hawks. And good evening from the University of Jamestown. I'm David Burrell. Very glad to have you with us. Well, the Blue Jays are blessed to play on this beautiful home field, the same one as the Jimmies, who open their home schedule next week. It's the Sprint Turf. It has been very busy with practices for Jamestown, but Bill Nelson said the young men on his team were most happy to get a chance to practice here on this field this week. That's what happens when they play home games, as they do for the next couple of weeks. Well, you heard Bill Nelson, if you were with us last Friday night up in Grand Forks after that game, he called it a true team win because of what we just told you. The offense getting things going after a bit of a slow start, but the running game worked. And, well, we all wondered, how would the offensive line do with only one returning player there in Von Romsdahl? Well, they did just fine, thank you very much, as the Blue Jays had a big advantage of 371 yards to 125 over Grand Forks Central. But tonight, it is Horace, and they have a fine running back in Ty Garay, who had nearly 200 yards last Friday night in Dickinson. Just 3 short of that, 197, as Horace once again defeated Dickinson, as they did. It was closer in the first round of the playoffs a year ago. It was not close, at least late in the game last Friday night. A 26-point second half by Horace, and the Hawks were 33-7 winners. Again, just about everyone on that team that came in here and shocked the Blue Jays last year is back again. So it sets up for a most interesting evening. This is the SMP Health Ave Maria pregame. If you don't have any plans, come on over to Charlotte and Gordon Hanson Stadium. It's going to get a little cool after the sun sets, so dress warmly for that. Not too bad, but right now it's just great. Upper 60s, little bit of a breeze, as you can hear, and we're, as the Drifters sang long ago, up on the roof here at Charlotte and Gordon Hanson Stadium. By the way, the coin toss has just been completed. It is a little earlier for high school games than it is for college games. Jamestown won the toss and decided to defer the option to the second half. So it'll be the visiting Horace Hawks that chose to take the ball, and they'll have it when this game gets underway in around 25 minutes from now. But before that, on the S&P Health Ave Maria pregame, we'll tell you about what's happening elsewhere in North Dakota high school football, and we'll hear from Blue Jays head coach Bill Nelson. Settle in for a Friday evening of football with us as the Jamestown Blue Jays meet the Horace Hawks at Charlotte and Gordon Hansen Stadium. More coming up for you here on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. Those extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for kids to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that'll take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans who make every season one to remember.
At Unison Bank, we provide financial solutions for customers to meet their needs today and achieve their dreams tomorrow. From personal banking services like checking accounts, mortgage, and auto loans, to business banking services, at Unison Bank, we offer financial solutions with prompt responses and quality service. Visit unisonbank.com for more information. Located in Jamestown, Linton, and Wishick, as well as Gilbert, Arizona. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
It's time to start thinking about back-to-school season. Get a healthy start and schedule your child's well-child visit at Essentia Health. We provide kids and teens with a comprehensive physical exam that includes completion of sports physical forms, immunizations, support for mental health concerns, and more. At Essentia Health, we make it easy and convenient to schedule a well-child check. Just call your local Essentia Health clinic or visit essentiahealth.org to schedule online today.
Sign-on bonuses, $10,000 for full-time RNs or LPNs working PM or NOC shifts, and $10,000 for full-time NOC weekend package positions, and $5,000 for part-time PM shifts. Also offering $5,000 for full-time CNAs working PM shifts or weekend package, day PM or NOC shifts. Dietary positions available also. Apply at smphealth.org/Ave Maria.
Some of us were born to farm. Some diesels, like Cenex Premium Diesel, were born to fuel. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn to reduce particulate matter and keep filters cleaner for longer. Fuel your equipment like a pro with Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster and leave typical number 2 diesel to the amateurs. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
You know you don't really want that hurry-up, bought on the cheap, not sure what I got insurance coverage. Good, because Farmers Union insurance agents do things just a little different. We'll work with you personally for home, auto, business, or farm insurance and tailor the exact coverage plan you need because we're not satisfied until you are. Different? You bet. Farmers Union Insurance. Simply different.
Good luck to the Blue Jays and Jimmys from your local Farmers Union agent, Steve Benyon.
Not all products underwritten by Farmers Union Insurance.
Raleigh Greeno Field at Charlotte and Gordon Hansen Stadium is the site for the Jamestown Blue Jays home opener against the Horace Hawks. And on the S&P Health Ave Maria pregame, let's look ahead to what else is happening in North Dakota high school football in the AA West region. Remember how the schedule works is that every team in AA East and West plays their games against the other side in the first 4 weeks, then the region in the last 5 weeks. Nice and tidy there. Besides the Blue Jays action tonight here with Horace, Valley City Highliners, who got shut out in Lisbon in their season opener last week, play their home opener tonight in Valley City, with Devils Lake being the opponent. For St. Mary's, 0-1 after falling in Grand Forks to Red River. It is Grand Forks Central, and that's in Bismarck tonight. Dickinson, not the start that they expected. They're 0-2 with losses to Red River and to Horace. And they've made the long trip to Fargo this evening to play the defending state champion, Fargo South. And also it is Minot North. First year of the program, of course. They defeated Centuries JV last week. It is Wahpeton at home tonight for the Sentinels. Watford City has this week off. They've already played twice, a win over Hayes and then a loss to Devils Lake. They have a big test at home next Friday night when they take on Red River. Fargo South, as we mentioned, they are making the trip to Dickinson, looking at teams in the East. Red River, before that game next week at Watford City, has a bye. Red River now at 2-0. So that's what's happening in AA football. Now in Class A this evening in Region 1, Oaks back in action. They lost their opener a couple of weeks back. They're in Ellendale to take on Ellendale Edgewick Colum. That's on the Tornado. And in Region 2, Carrington Cardinals are trying for a 3-0 start tonight. They're playing in Grafton against the Spoilers. That's on 1600, 100.1 The Cardinal. In nine-man football, Lemoore Litchfield Marion is the number one team, 2-0, and they'll try to make it 3-0 tonight. LLM will play at Maple River. New Rockford Cheyenne Manic now in the hole at number 5. They will try for a 3-0 start at home tonight in New Rockford when they take on North Prairie. The SMP Health Ave Maria pregame continues. It's Jamestown and Horace. There's more ahead from Raleigh-Greeno Field at Charlotte and Gordon Hanson Stadium on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
It's Zach here from Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness Center with exciting news that we are now open in our brand new location at 805 5th Avenue Northeast in Jamestown. That's right, we have a brand new space to help you out with your neck, back, hip, knee, shoulder pain, and so much more. It's the same great Apex you've loved, now with an incredible new space. If you haven't tried Apex, you really need to come see us. Give us a call today to come see us at 701-952-2739.
Johnny B's Brick House, famous for their pizza, but wait, there's pasta, and their amazing wings, and fresh ground hamburgers, tasty salads and appetizers too. And for dessert, you can't beat their sweet sticks. Come on out for Tuesday night trivia and live entertainment every Thursday night. The place to be is Johnny B's, smack dab in the middle of Main Street, downtown Jamestown. And remember, for delivery and carryout, call 952-8777.
Two Rivers Activity Center in Jamestown is hiring. Do you like interacting with people? Do you enjoy a fun, upbeat atmosphere and a clean workspace? If so, the perfect opportunity awaits you at TRAC. They're currently hiring for a variety of part-time positions for lifeguard and guest service and wellness attendants. They'll work with your existing schedule, whether you already have another job or are a college student. Check out trackjamestown.com to learn more about these positions and how to apply today.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecarecenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Buffalo City Diesel Jamestown is your one-stop shop for experienced truck services. Their top-notch techs are trained in the latest technology and can identify and fix problems in your medium or heavy-duty diesel trucks and buses. Buffalo City Diesel also offers roadside assistance, trailer services, and truck parts. Call Buffalo City Diesel today at 701-253-2844. That's Buffalo City Diesel at 701-253-2844.
Dakota Central is proud to be the local company that provides you with the most up-to-date high-tech communication options. Come join us while we celebrate you. Customer Appreciation Day is September 11th at the Dakota Central Jamestown location from 8:30 till 4. Stop by for treats, giveaways, and a chance to win door prizes. Dakota Central provides it all, and we want to thank you, our local customer. Customer Appreciation Day is September 11th at the Jamestown location from 8:30 till 4.
Really conduct their senior night. All of the Blue Jay seniors are being saluted right now. Which, you think about it, it does get that emotional part of it out of the way immediately. So that's good. And you don't have to worry about later in the year. You know what the Jimmy's goal is to get back to the Dakota Dome after winning championships in 21 and 22. Pulled off the upset of Red River a year ago before losing here on their home field in the semifinal to Grand Forks Central. But 1-0 in 2024. This is just the third year of varsity football for the Horace Hawks. You may know the story. Harvey McMahon, their head coach, has really brought this program along pretty quickly. He actually coached them for 2 years while they continued to have a co-op with Cheyenne High School in West Fargo. Horace, of course, is just outside of West Fargo. The first varsity season was 2022. It was a little rough, 0-9. But last year, the Hawks went 6-5 and started to put it together later in the season. We told you about the big wins they had, including the one here and then the one the following week in Watford City for them to make the postseason. And then they ensured themselves of a winning season with their first round playoff victory over Dickinson before falling in the semifinal round. But they are off to a good start with that victory over Dickinson last week as Harvey McMahon gets his team ready. And as we say, they will receive the opening kickoff. The Jamestown Blue Jays will kick it. They're trying to keep going. A lot of good that happened for them last week in Grand Forks with a victory over Central. Next on our S&P Health Ave Maria pregame, we'll visit with Jimmy's head coach, or with the Blue Jays head coach, Bill Nelson. Didn't mean to give Bill the promotion. On Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Before you can start building a business, you have to have great builders. Hillerud Construction is a builder of high-quality commercial buildings, and they're hiring talented labor and carpenters to help them do just that. Vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and health insurance benefits for full-time employees, plus great pay depending on experience. Apply at 1008 2nd Avenue Southeast, Jamestown, or visit HillerudConstruction.com. Again, visit HillerudConstruction.com, and let's get building.
Looking for one of the best ATVs on the planet? Then check out Honda 4Trax Foreman. There are 3 models to choose from, and they all offer strong swing arm rear suspension that is perfect for hard work or towing. They all feature strong front and rear racks, plus a handy utility box for storage. So head to Gunner Reel Sports in 1st Street, West downtown Jamestown, and check out the new Honda Foreman. For riders 16 and older, Honda recommends all ATV riders take training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly.
Where do you find the friendliest staff, largest selection, lowest prices, and the freshest produce? Hugo's in Jamestown. But what if you can't go to the store? Hugo's Family Marketplace offers online shopping. You can shop all the departments and all the sales at GoHugos.com. Choose pickup or Hugo's delivery service, and they'll do the in-store shopping for you. Hugo's Family Marketplace online shopping at GoHugos.com.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
The Frontier Fort invites you in for a true Dakota Territory dining experience. This unique location looks like an authentic 1800s fort. Head upstairs and you'll be greeted with the mouth-watering aroma of freshly grilled ribeyes and barbecued ribs. They're open from 4 to 9 Monday through Saturday, and their legendary prime rib is served on Fridays and Saturdays. Now hiring a full-time or part-time cook. Call 252-7492. The Frontier Fort, on the road to the Buffalo, Jamestown.
Need some custom screen-printed t-shirts? Lots of t-shirts? You need originals.
Originals!
Or do you just need one shirt with your corporate logo for the new guy?
Originals!
Caps, jackets, U sizes, adult sizes, Blue Jay apparel, Jimmy apparel. You need originals. There you have it, folks. For custom-printed apparel, embroidery, and work apparel, it's Originals. They can also do online stores for your sports team or business. 216 First Avenue, downtown Jamestown. Open 9 to 5 weekdays. Visit originals.com.
This is Zach Volson, a senior at Drake Animus High School and the 2024-25 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. While the scoreboard reveals the winner of a high school athletic contest, the real winners are those that display good sportsmanship. We need those people who treat competition as a game and not a war. People who show genuine concern for an injured player and those who accept all decisions of the game officials. Remember to be a good sport and a good citizen when you attend a high school game. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
On the S&P Health Ave Maria pregame show, Jamestown Blue Jays play their home opener tonight at Raleigh-Greeno Field at Shaw and Gordon Hansen Stadium against the Horace Hawks. And we're with head coach Bill Nelson of the Blue Jays. Coach, last Friday night, Central did have the opportunity to come back and take the lead. But overall, you end up with a 34-9 win. I know you had to be very, very pleased everywhere around your team with how they played.
Yeah, I mean, we came out with the right mentality and we started fast, and just that was something that has been kind of been pushing on the kids' minds since the start, and we can't have those lackadaisical starts and got to come out and get after it right out of the gates, and they did, and we did some good things early on, and then we had a little adversity, and they stuck with it, and that was the best part about it. We talk all the time about it. It means that the name on the front of the jersey means more than the name on the back of the jersey, and we had a lot of different kids doing a lot of good things, and it wasn't perfect by any means, but anytime you can go on the road and week one and play it was, I joked to the kids, I didn't know we were playing in a doubleheader till Thursday, so it kind of, you get some curveballs thrown at you in pregame, and you got to adjust your times, and we found out too that we get to play another doubleheader week 4 when we go back up there. So, but no, we got off to a good start offensively, and then we got to stop and here and there, and we had a little falter with a special teams thing, and they kind of answered and take a lead back, but the kids were pretty resolved, and you know what I mean, and just stuck with it, and stuck with the game plan, and I've got our running game got going pretty good, and just kind of leaned heavily on that, and it was, defense was, anytime you can go in and you can give up 130 yards and 9 points on the board, you got to be pleased with that, and it was by no means perfect, but it was a good starting point and something to work off of, and it's this past week has been a really focused week. It's a different opponent, it's a different challenge, and they do different things than Central did, so you had to schematically probably throw some different things at them, and probably, obviously the goals don't change, you know what I mean, but clean things up and just keep getting better every day.
Yes, you certainly do have a different challenge tonight with a Horace team that had really, to that point, the biggest win in the history of their young program last year when they came in and beat you on your home field. And this Horace Hawk team basically looks the same as they did last year. What about what you'll have to face tonight?
They want to run the ball, and they had a lot of success last year, and I'm not going to lie, that they played well when they came over to our place, and we didn't. And they got us, and so it's kind of one of those where every week's a big week, but this one they came in and took one from us at home, and the kids don't. There's a lot of kids that were playing last year that they're playing again, and it's we want to come back out and obviously show that we're a better team. And they, that game, it ended up at 33-7 out of Dickinson, but people don't, if you didn't look at the box scores, it was 7-0 mid to late third, you know what I mean? And Dickinson had some struggles, and kudos to Horace, they capitalized on them, and they want to run the football. They're going to try to throw it up and cause some problems, and defensively they're going to bring a lot of pressure at you, and you just have to make your adjustments where you need to, and everybody's got tendencies. We have tendencies too, but it's, say, when they get this formation or they get that formation, we have to know what we're checking into, and want to make them, obviously try to make them uncomfortable and try to take a few things away from them. And we want to run the ball, but we got to be able to stop the run, and they want to run the ball, and I guarantee they're going to want to stop the run. So we battle wills, and it's going to be a fun game, and it's not too hard to get these kids to play. They're going to play hard regardless, but opening night at Hansen, there's a little bit of extra juice in the air. It's our senior night. We do it early, and these seniors, they want to continue to help lead and make strides, and every week continue to get better.
Coach, thank you for the time again. Best of luck tonight.
Hey, appreciate it. Thanks again for everything.
Starting lineups are next on the S&P Health Ave Maria pregame show. Jamestown and Horace on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. Those extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for kids to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that'll take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans who make every season one to remember.
At Unison Bank, we provide financial solutions for customers to meet their needs today and achieve their dreams tomorrow. From personal banking services like checking accounts, mortgage, and auto loans, to business banking services. At Unison Bank, we offer financial solutions with prompt responses and quality service. Visit unisonbank.com for more information. Located in Jamestown, Linton, and Wishick, as well as Gilbert, Arizona. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
It's time to start thinking about back-to-school season. Get a healthy start and schedule your child's well-child visit at Essentia Health. We provide kids and teens with a comprehensive physical exam that includes completion of sports physical forms, immunizations, support for mental health concerns, and more. At Essentia Health, we make it easy and convenient to schedule a well-child check. Just call your local Essentia Health clinic or visit essentiahealth.org to schedule online today.
Sign-on bonuses, $10,000 for full-time RNs or LPNs working PM or NOC shifts, and $10,000 for full-time NOC weekend package positions, and $5,000 for part-time PM shifts. Also offering $5,000 for full-time CNAs working PM shifts or weekend package, day PM or NOC shifts. Dietary positions available also. Apply at smphhealth.org/Ave Maria.
Some of us were born to farm. Some diesels, like Cenex Premium Diesel, were born to fuel. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn to reduce particulate matter and keep filters cleaner for longer. Fuel your equipment like a pro with Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster and leave typical number 2 diesel to the amateurs. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
On the S&P Health Ave Maria pregame, Pellegrino Field at Charlotte and Gordon Hanson Stadium. Jamestown Blue Jays and the Horace Hawks. Horace had the ball first, but when Jamestown has the ball, it's senior Ryan Kallenbach at quarterback. For Kallenbach, last week in the opener over Grand Forks Central, he wasn't asked to do a great deal, but he did all right. 12 of 21, 121 yards, and a touchdown. Keelan Harstad, the senior, starts at running back, 126 yards and 25 carries against Central a week ago, and 3 touchdowns. You'll also see plenty of Liam Fry. Wide receiver Caleb Sheely, 2 catches last week. The senior Max Rittenbach, who had 3 catches, 74 yards, including a 45-yarder, and Nate Walls, who had a touchdown catch a week ago among his 5 catches. Rittenbach, the tight end, along with Jackson Jarrett. On the offensive line, junior Cody Barrett on the left tackle. Senior Aiden Fossey at the guard on the left side. Von Romsdahl, the junior, the center. Ryland Doctor, the right guard. Josh Dickerman is the right tackle. For the Horace Hawks, well, here is how they'll start defensively. The defensive ends are Blake Johnson, a senior, Kason Nordic, a junior. And in the interior, Toby Rederath, who had 6 tackles against Dickinson, a junior, and Levi Gordon, a senior. The linebackers, senior Mason Johnson, 7 tackles. Gage Falloon in the middle, he had 9 against Dickinson. And Liam Gladue, a junior. And in the secondary, free safety is Axel Anderson, a senior. Jason Narum, a junior. Corners, Israel Bauer, a junior. Dylan Anderson, a junior. Now, when Horace has the ball, and they will first, as we say, their quarterback is a senior, Taylor Stefanowicz, who passed for 80 yards last week and a touchdown at Dickinson, passed for 848 yards and 7 touchdowns a year ago. Ty Garai, 197 yards at Dickinson last week for the junior and 3 touchdowns after 2023 when he rushed for 626 yards and 9 scores. Mason Johnson, the senior, is the fullback. Wide receivers are sophomore Aiden Green, who had 2 catches, including a touchdown a week ago, and Theo Seeley, a junior. Slot receiver is Israel Bauer, who had 14 catches a year ago with a touchdown. He's a junior. On the left side, on the offensive line, tackle Levi Gordon, 240. Adam Bomba, the guard, a 260-pound junior. Toby Rederath is the senior. Blake Johnson, the right guard. Cole Somerville, a 270-pound senior, is the right tackle. 236 pounds is what Horace averages on the offensive line. Defensively for the Blue Jays, they run a 3-4. The defensive ends are seniors Josh Dickerman and Von Romsdahl. The nose tackle, the junior Jet Morton, and what a good game he played last Friday night up in Grand Forks. Linebackers, senior Max Rittenbach and juniors Mason Gibson, Liam Fry, and Seffi Saylor. And Saylor made several good plays last week. The corners are seniors Caleb Sheely and Nate Walls. And the safeties are senior Keelan Harstad and the junior Graydon Thorlickson.
Your home for the Jamestown Blue Jays. AM 1400 KQDJ Jamestown and 107.1 K296HH Jamestown.
Bill Nelson in his 10th season as Blue Jay head coach, now with 49 wins. And Harvey McMahon, the only head coach in Horace Hawks history, his 5th season as head coach, the 3rd season for full varsity football. Jamestown in their blue tops, white numerals, but on the sleeve is a blue numeral outlined in white. White pants, white helmets with a blue stripe, the Blue Jay logo on one side and the number in blue in the other. Horace in white, mainly tops and pants, black numerals and letters in gold trim, gold helmets. We're ready and we hope you enjoy the action. Aiden Green and Ty Garai are set to take the kick. And Brady Hardy, not available last Friday because he is on that outstanding Blue Jay boys soccer team, who, by the way, remained unbeaten with a home victory last night over Minot. Broke that winning streak of the Magicians. What a job Chase Trout did in his absence. But it is Hardy to kick from right to left. Hope you enjoy the action from Raleigh Greeno Field at Charlotte and Gordon Hansen Stadium. And it's a spinning kick, trying to make it tough to handle for Garai, who has it to the 14, dropped it, picked it back up, 20, 25, 30, and Ty is down to his 32-yard line. And that's where it will be the start of the evening for the Horace Hawks on offense. Their quarterback, Staylor Stefanowitz. Let's see if they go to Garai first. Yep, they sure do. Around left end and across the 30 and down to the 34 near the left sideline with Liam Fry hanging on. We can just expect to see a lot for Garai in this game. The gain was for 3 yards. Horace at their 34, second down and 7. Theo Seeley, a wide out to the right. There's a slot right. That's the wide side. They line up at the left hash. One man to the left. Staylor Stefanos looking at a 4-man front this time. Snap back. It's the handoff to Garai. Brought down, a fumble behind the line of scrimmage. Picked up by Liam Fry of Jamestown at the 20. The Blue Jays have it. Jet Wharton comes through again with a big hit. Forced the fumble. Wharton made the hit. Fry made the recovery and ran it back to the 19-yard line. So it is Jamestown setting up in the red zone. Ryan Calamont gets some trouble. He's tripped up and he's sacked. Mason Johnson, the fine linebacker, was able to make the sack. The loss is of 5 yards back to the 24, and that makes it second down and 15 at the Horace 24. 2 receivers each way. Harstad in the backfield, and it is the give to Keelan Harstad at left guard, just a couple down to the 22-yard line of Horace. Sets up 3rd and long. Good play there by Gage Falloon, who had the 9 stops last week in the game at Dickinson. Jamestown faces 3rd down now and 13 there at the 22-yard line of Horace. 2 receivers left. Rinbach and Walls, one to the right. Snap back to Ryan Kallenbach under some pressure. Pocket breaks down, tries to run ahead. That's going to be another sack. That's 2 in the first series for Horace, and that one goes to Kaysen Nordic. And that is for a loss to the 23-yard line of Horace, and that'll make it 4th down and 14. So will Brady Hardy come out? Nope, the offense is going to stay out there. Still 14 to snap it. 4th and long, but in Horace's end of the field, the Blue Jays will go for it. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Kallenbach takes the snap. Ryan throws down the left flat, incomplete. And trying to turn around at the last moment was Caleb Sheely to come back to make the catch. The Blue Jays have the ball just over 2 minutes. But now they're going to have to give it back to Horace on downs. 9:01 on the first quarter clock here at Charlotte and Gordon Hansen Stadium. No score, Horace with their second possession. They run out of the I. You don't see many teams run this these days. Under center is Taylor Stefanowicz, the quarterback. Second man through 25, 30, and all the way down to his 31-yard line is Ty Garai. Good first down gain with a good first to speed. In fact, that's all the way to the 32-yard line. It's going to be a 9-yard gain. As Keelan Harstad made the stop. Horace moving from left to right. 67 in Jamestown. Little bit of a breeze, but not too much. Out of the east, just a lovely night. Aiden Green is wide to the left. That's the wide side. There's also a slot left, and that is Brett Livingston. Under center again, Stefanowicz. Where's it going this time? Dotting the I. Garai, 35-yard line, first down. To his 36-yard line before he is stopped there. Just get used to it. You're going to be hearing his name a bunch.
8 of 4 in the play, and a first down for the Hawks.
That's 4 yards to the Horace 36. And their first down. In fact, for either team, it's the first down. Again, Livingston a slot left. Green is the wide out to the left. That's the short side, wide side right. 1st and 10, Horace from their 36. Out of the I again. Garai on the left side to the 40 to the 45-yard line. Nope, Dylan Otterson is the one who takes it as Garai gets a little bit of a break, but Otterson has a good run. Graydon Thorlison chased him out of bounds, but not until he made the Jamestown 49, and that is a first down as the Hawks move the ball again. So after 4 rushes by Garai, 1 for Otterson. Anderson again in the backfield on 1st and 10, Horace at Jamestown's 49. Left hash wide side right. 2 receivers to the left. Now shotgun again here for Taylor Stefanowicz, the quarterback. Inside draw, Anderson, 49, 46, 45-yard line brought down there. for 4 before the hit was made by Seffi Sealer. But Horace kept running and running and running in Dickinson last Friday night, and especially in the second half, they really wore him down. Spotted at the 44. That's a 5-yard gain. Second down, 5 for Horace. Jamestown's 44. No score, 6:44 on the Gunner Reel Sports scoreboard in the first quarter. Stefanowicz under center. Handoff, Otterson again. Up the middle, but smashed back. He may have made it to the 42, but bulldogged by Liam Fry. And just didn't let him any further. In fact, forward progress is given just to the 43 of Jamestown, just a yard gained.
That sets up 3rd down and 4 for the Hawks.
So 3rd down and 4 for Horace at the Jamestown 43. Remember, they didn't get the 3rd down on their first drive. They lost the fumble. Aiden Green wide left. Israel Bauer a slot left. A wing left for Horace. Lateral motion by that wingman. He's to the right. And the hand. Garai's back in there and fell forward, but only the 41. That's going to be short. Garai going to be left a couple of yards short of the first down, but not much doubt that Horace, with this good running game, is going to leave their offense on the field. 4th down and 2 at Jamestown's 41. 5.5 minutes left in a game that's rapidly moving through the first quarter with no score. Well, it's going to be a timeout taken here by Horace. A Hillerud construction timeout, and that's the Hawks first. So we'll take it too. 5:23 in the first quarter. Home opener for the Blue Jays. They're scoreless with Horace on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
You know you don't really want that hurry-up, bought on the cheap, not sure what I got insurance coverage. Good, because Farmers Union insurance agents do things just a little different. We'll work with you personally for home, auto, business, or farm insurance and tailor the exact coverage plan you need, because we're not satisfied until you are. Different, you bet. Farmers Union Insurance. Simply different.
Good luck to the Blue Jays and Jimmys from your local Farmers Union agent, Steve Benyon.
Not all products underwritten by Farmers Union Insurance.
Dylan Otterson has led the way early on rushing for Horace with 21 yards on his 3 carries. Ty Garai 11 yards on 5 carries. Well, will they go here? Jamestown will try to stop him. 4th down and 2 for Horace at the Jamestown 41. No score. 5:23 in the first quarter. And the snap is back on a Wildcat, taken here by Nordic, who runs on a Wildcat formation. He's at the 40, I don't know.
Host the Blue Jays in on that tackle.
Romsdahl and others in. If they spot this at the 40, that's a full yard short. Yep. That's where they spot it. And with 5:18 remaining in quarter number 1, Jamestown has the football back in a scoreless game, starting at their 40. Right hash, wide side left. 2 receivers left and 1 right. Caleb Sheely's the man in motion. Handoff hits Liam Fry, gets the carry this time, 41-42, but there are a flock of Hawks waiting there. Are Hawks on a flock? I think they are. Be careful how you say that. Fry's first carry after just over 90 yards in the game at Central last Friday night. Gained a couple to his 42. It's going to be 2nd down and 8.
Second down and about 8 for Jamestown for the Blue Jays.
This is a good defensive front by Horace. They stopped Dickinson's running game well last week. 2nd down and 8, Jamestown at their 42. Kallenbach with a throw left. This one's caught by Nate Walls at his 47 and down to his 49. That's going to leave him about a yard short of the first down, but a good quick route there to find Nate Walls for his first catch of the game. Jackson Narum made the hit. Third down and a yard, Jamestown. Jays at their 49. 2 receivers each way. And flags fly, and Horace's Hawks are pointing at Jamestown Blue Jays saying somebody flinched, and in fact somebody did. It's a full start penalty on Jamestown. That is their first after, of course, they had 10 for 90 yards last Friday night against Grand Forks Central. So back to Jamestown's 44. 3rd and 1 now becomes 3rd and 6. Kallenbach getting the play in from offensive coordinator Phil Krober. And they bring Seffi Saylor in as a wide out to the right. Slot to the right, Caleb Sheely. Wide left, that's Max Rittenbach. 5 to snap, 3rd and 6 from their 44. Throw right, it is Saylor with a little cut, and he is swarmed at the 44. No gain. And here comes a very late flag. It was after the play had ended. Liam Gladue was on Saylor right away. No gain. Well, let's see what this flag is all about. It came in the defensive backfield, and it came after the play ended, so somebody must have said something. Who did? No, it's a personal foul on, on Horace to give Jamestown a first down. Ooh. Oh, Harvey McMahon won't like that. The Blue Jays love it, however, because this is going to put the ball all the way to the 41-yard line of Horace. Ooh, coaches just pull their hair out of those kind of penalties. 1st and 10, Jamestown, Horace 41. Would have been 4th down. Swing left. Saylor caught it, 37, 36-yard line. Wrapped up well by Mason Johnson. So Saylor getting a chance to be among the wideouts. That gain is to the 37-yard line of Horace, and that'll make it 2nd down and 6. At the Horace 37, handoff Liam Fry, 35, 33-yard line. Brought down there by Blake Johnson.
Shy of the first down.
So the run by Fry.
Sets up 3rd down and about a yard for the Blue Jays at the Hawks 33-yard line.
And they're on the Horace 33. And that makes it 3rd down and 2. Jays were better in the second half converting 3rd downs last Friday night. Their first try here tonight. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Handoff, it's Fry again and brought down by the ankles. Looks like he's going to be a little short near the 31, which is what they need. But just going to be a slight bit short of that, I think, because of a good ankle tackle by Mason Johnson. Good play. And indeed, they spotted at the 32. It's a full yard short. Jays will try for it here. No score with 1:44 in the first quarter in the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard. The running games have led the way certainly for Horace, but some passing by the Blue Jays too. Kallenbach on a keeper right up the middle and has the first down at the 30-yard line of Horace. Kallenbach's done that a lot over last year and in the first game of this season, and you give it to that guy who's pretty big, and with his big strides, he makes the first down with ease, made it by a full yard. 1st and 10, Jamestown at the Horace 30. Saylor wide to the right, Seffi Saylor. Caleb Sheely on a slot right. Wide to the left is Max Rittenbach. Keelan Harstad back in the backfield. Roll right, this is by Kallenbach. Throws down the left flat, this is caught tight end. Jackson Jarrett makes the catch down to the 14-yard line of Horace and a first down. Jarrett, again, proving to be a reliable pass-catching tight end.
On the field. Narrowman on the tackle.
Jackson Narum made the stop, but there is a flag down, and it may be coming back, and it is because of an eligible man downfield. The official said Josh Dickerman was just a little bit too far down the field. That wipes out a 16-yard gain. So instead of it being at the Horace 14, it's instead of the Hawks 35, and it's 1st and 15 for Jamestown. Sheely to the right. That's the wide side. 2 to the left. Seiler on a slot and Rittenbach wide that way for Ryan Kallenbach. Sheely in motion and hands it to him, and he's stacked up at the 37-yard line. 3-4 Hawks come in. Johnson was first. And that end around was read quite well by Horace. The loss is for 2 back to the 37-yard line. Now a little more work to do for Jamestown. 2nd down, but they need 17. 25 seconds remain in the first quarter, and the clock runs. Still no score. 3 receivers to the right. That's the wide side, 1 to the left. Ryan Kallenbach, play fake. Back at the 46, throws left and way in front of Seiler, and it's incomplete. And the coverage back there by Bauer, but he wasn't that close. But that ball was 15 yards in front of Seiler. So was that a matter of the throw being wrong or the route being wrong? We don't know. Anyway, that leaves 3rd down and long for Jamestown with 8 seconds left in the opening quarter. They face 3rd and 17 at the Horace 37. Yeah, that ineligible man downfield at the moment, a little costly. The Jays still have a down or 2 to recover. Jackson Jarrett is a wide man to the right this time. That's the wide side and 3 to the left. 3rd and 17, Horace 37. Snap to Kallenbach and threw it behind 2 receivers in the area for Jamestown, who were Walls and Rittenbach. It's incomplete, and it's 4th down, and now 4 seconds remain in the opening quarter. And the Blue Jays are going to send down the punt unit. Graydon Thorlickson to try to pin Horace very deep. Israel Bauer stands back at his 9 and whistles blow as the ball is snapped, and here comes another flag. Nope, because of a timeout by Horace. That's their 2nd one. We'll keep it here during this Hillerud construction timeout. Ooh, the Hawks have used 2 timeouts already in this opening quarter. Well, next Friday night, the Firebirds of Devil's Lake come here to Raleigh-Greeno Field at Charlton Gordon Hanson Stadium. We'll be on the air again at 6:30 next Friday here on Jamestown 107.1. Twins are back tomorrow. They're starting a really big series with the Royals in Kansas City tonight. We'll have the 2nd game of that series here on Jamestown 107.1, 5:30 tomorrow. And then noon with Inside Twins on Sunday. Before this very big series with the Royals going on. Okay. Thorlickson after the timeout, out to punt again. Still 4 seconds remain in the first quarter. Dual returners. Otterson is back there along with Bauer, and just trying to punch it and pooch it, and this one at the 15 takes a roll inside the 10, 5, 4-yard line, 3-yard line. Done just right by Graydon Thorlickson at the end of the first quarter, and when the second starts, the Horace Hawks are going to be pinned deep. 1 quarter complete on the Gunner Meals Sports scoreboard. Blue Jays in their home opener, Jamestown scoreless with Horace on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
It's Zach here from Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness Center with exciting news that we are now open in our brand new location at 805 5th Avenue Northeast in Jamestown. That's right, we have a brand new space to help you out with your neck, back, hip, knee, shoulder pain, and so much more. It's the same great Apex you've loved, now with an incredible new space. If you haven't tried Apex, you really need to come see us. Give us a call today to come see us at 701-952-2739.
Going all the way down to the north end of the field at Charlotte and Gordon Hanson Stadium with the first quarter complete. Horace will start at their 3 in a scoreless game. First quarter stats, 33 yards for Horace, all of them on the ground. They've had 9 plays from scrimmage, all running. For the Jays, they've managed only 14 yards of offense in the first quarter and 14 plays, 3 rushing, 11 passing. But with the good punt by Graydon Thorlickson, Horace is pinned deep at their 3. 1st and 10 as the second quarter begins. Theo Seeley is a wide out to the right. Israel Bauer a slot to the right. Wide to the left is Aiden Green. Wide side is to the right. Man in lateral motion. Stefanowicz hands off to Garay. Cuts left at the 5 to the 10 near the numbers. Another tackle broken. 15, 20, 25 left sideline. 30 and out of bounds at the 35. And Ty Garay breaks loose. Harstad forced him out, but he gained 31 yards to his 34-yard line. And Garay now with a big run of 31 up to a 42-yard start tonight after 197 in Dickinson last Friday. From right to left now, Horace is 1st and 10, but with plenty of room now at their 34. Right hash wide side left, 2 receivers to the left, a wing left, a wide right. Stefanowicz handed this time, Garay cuts left 40. He's got some speed. 45, midfield, Jamestown 45, finally brought down to the 43. He can run, look out, flag. Back in the backfield, it's a hold on Horace, up big runs coming back. 23 yards on the carry, but it's wiped out by Horace's second penalty, a hold. The Hawks would have been the Jamestown 43. Instead, with the penalty, they are back at their 27, so that'll make it 1st down and 17. It's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Horace ready to go. Lining up at the right hash, wide side to the left. Moving from right to left in this second quarter. Theo Seeley wide right. Aiden Green wide left on the wide side of the field. Wing to the right. Stefanowicz in the shotgun. Taylor with a delay draw 35-yard line. 3 Blue Jays there to bring the ball carrier Otterson down. Fry was first. Liam Fry. But that's a good gain out to his 34 for a gain of 7 yards. So Horace is back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's 2nd down and 10. We're just underway in the second quarter. No score on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard. Horace still has not tried a pass play yet. They have Israel Bauer in a slot to the right. Theo Seeley wide to the right. And wide to the left. Handoff, it's Garay trying to cut right. Escapes Romsdal's tackle, 35-40 near that 1st down marker. He needs the 44, and he's going to be close. Liam Fry made the tackle, but that's right where they need it. It appears the 1st down marker's right on the 44, and they will move the sticks. Horace's 4th 1st down. They've still run on every one of their 12 plays so far. 10:35 in the first half in a scoreless game. Again, it's Seeley wide to the right, and wide to left is Aiden Green, but all they've done those wideouts so far is block, slot to the left too. When you got a guy like Garay, why not run it a lot? Snap to Stefanowicz. Play fake to Garay, throwing down the right seam and overthrown and incomplete. He was going for Mason Johnson at the 44-yard line of Jamestown, but it is complete in there indeed as the first try of a pass play tonight for Stefanowicz. Again, they threw the ball only 13 times last week. 6 of 13 was Stefanowicz for 80 yards. So with a good running game, they feel like they don't have to pass the ball unless they really need to. They come out 2nd down and 10 from their 44. Wing right, slot right, and wide right. Wide left on the wide side of the field, lining up at the right hash. Stefanowicz with a handoff to Garay, and Fry stops him after only a yard. Good play there again by Liam to stop Garay to his 45-yard line. That'll set up 3rd down and long, and now indeed Horace may have to go through the air. 52 yards already for Ty Garay on 7 carries. But now Horace with a 3rd down and 9 from their 45. 0 for 1 tonight. 3 receivers left. Now Garay's going to make it 4. An empty backfield behind Stefanowicz, and Jamestown wants their first timeout. A Hillerud Construction timeout taken by the Blue Jays. Yeah, they called that right after Garay went from the backfield into a slot. 9:38 in the first half at Hanson Stadium. Still no score between Jamestown and Horace. On Jamestown 107.1, this is the voice of the Blue Jays. Two Rivers Activity Center in Jamestown is hiring. Do you like interacting with people? Do you enjoy a fun, upbeat atmosphere and a clean workspace? If so, the perfect opportunity awaits you at Track. They're currently hiring for a variety of part-time positions for lifeguard and guest service and wellness attendants. They'll work with your existing schedule, whether you already have another job or are a college student. Check out trackjamestown.com to learn more about these positions and how to apply today. So Jamestown saw that little change and decided to take their first time out of this first half, which has 9:38 left. Still scoreless. Horace with a 3rd and 9 from their 45. Now they set 2 receivers each way and keep Garay in the backfield. Stefanowicz with a snap back to him. Throws down the left. Flat intercepted. Keelan Harstad from his 44 to midfield of the 40 of Horace and down to the 34-yard line. Brought down by Aiden Green. Keelan Harstad with the pick. A ball that was underthrown. And with 9.5 minutes to go in the first half. Harstad ran that back all the way.
First and 10, Jamestown now. The Hawks, 33-yard line.
To the 33-yard line of Horace. 9.5 minutes remaining first half. Second turnover by Horace. The Blue Jays couldn't take advantage of the first one. 3 receivers to the wide side left. Snap back to Kallenbach. Going for it all. Down the right side for Walls. Knocked away. Great play. Dylan Otterson, the junior cornerback, had him covered well. Was in front of Walls and was able to knock the ball away for an incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 for the Blue Jays at the West Fargo Horace.
And that'll be 2nd down and 10. Walls, you may remember, late in that game, was slow getting up. Just cramps, we found out. Walls is just fine. Yeah, you got to think about that. Even when it's not hot, we're in dry weather right now. Got to stay hydrated. 2nd down and 10, Jamestown, Horace 33. Wide side left, 2 receivers are there and 1 to the right. Snap back to Kallenbach. A swing pass left for Caleb Sheely. 36-yard line, the catch. 31-yard line and stop there. Gain of about 2. Pursuit there by Gage Falloon. For Horace, sets up 3rd down and 8 for Jamestown at Horace's 31. Jamestown hasn't converted a 3rd down yet. They're 0 for 4. Max Rittenbach is wide to the left. Walls will go into a slot that way. The wide side to the right. Sheely in a slot. And Jackson Jarrett is wide that way. 3rd and 8 of the Horace 31. Blitz look. Oh, neutral zone was invaded by Horace. Whistle blew. There must have been contact. Was he drawn? Let's see. He was not. It's offside on Horace. That'll make it a little easier for the Jays. Otterson was
Offside on the Hawks for 5
trying to
yards.
blitz in the higher levels. They'd say neutral zone infraction. Here they call it offside.
Third down and 3 for the Blue Jays.
Third penalty on Horace. So 3rd and 8 becomes 3rd and 3 at the Horace 26. Jarrett, little nudge there to Walls. Now he's along the line, bringing in a play, no doubt, as they don't huddle. Now the tight end lines up to the right. 2 receivers to the right, the wide side, and 1 left. On 3rd down and 3 at the Horace 26. Kallenbach lost 1 left side, going for Rittenbach, but overthrown and incomplete. And Israel Bauer was closest to that ball anyway.
Intended for Rittenbach.
So that'll bring up 4th down and 3. And again, the Jays will keep the offense on the field fairly deep in Horace territory. But the yards continue to be hard to come by for Jamestown. They've managed only 16 yards of offense so far on 17 plays. They need 3 to move the sticks here. 3 receivers right. The wide side on 4th and 3 at the Horace 26 for Jamestown. Kallenbach takes the snap, throws to the left flat, caught Max Rittenbach and wrestled out of bounds at the 19-yard line. That's good enough for a Jamestown first down. Otterson sent him out of bounds, or Bauer did, but it's a 7-yard gain to the 19-yard line of Horace, and the Blue Jays set up in the Hawks' red zone. In a scoreless game, 8:07 left first half, on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard. Well, the Jays offense started fairly slowly last week before putting it together against Central. A chance to take the lead here, the 19 yards away. On 1st and 10, Sheely sent in motion, fake to him, hand to Fry and hit right away. Woo! Superb play by Mason Johnson for a loss. Wrapped him off. Toby Rederath it was. So excellent play by Toby. That's a loss of 2. Back to Horace's 21, 2nd down and 12. Jarrett wide right, slot to the right is Caleb Sheely. 2 receivers to the left, 2. 2nd and 12 Jamestown at Horace's 21. Snap back to Rittenbach, screen, right side, caught. It is Fry to the 25 and upended as he made it near the 20 by Johnson.
Tackle by Mason Johnson. Gain of a couple.
And only a yard to the 20-yard line of Horace, and that'll make it 3rd down and 11. Jay's still looking to convert a 3rd down. They did on 4th down a moment ago. Caleb Sheely wide to the left, slot to the left. And that's Nate Walls. Jackson Jarrett again a wide out to the right. Snap back to Kallenbach. Ryan rolling left under some pressure. Brought down for the 3rd sack of the game by Horace. This one's by Nordic. That's Kaysen Nordic's 2nd. Backside pressure from Nordic caused a 4-yard loss. And makes it 4th down and 15 for Jamestown. Now 6:23 in the clock running in the first half. Ryan Kallenbach coming over to Phil Krober for the play. Brings it in, 13 to snap it still to 10. 4th and 15 at the Horace 24. Keelan Harstad beside him in the backfield. Only 2 to snap it in 1. They do snap it in time. Kallenbach throwing down the right side. It's overthrown and it's incomplete. And Horace will take over with 5:58 left in the half. And double coverage there, too, on Caleb Sheely. So Horace takes over at their 24 after their defense comes up with a big stop.
1st and 10 for Horace from its own 24-yard line.
Horace at their 24, 1st and 10. 81 yards to 18. They've outgained Jamestown, but no score yet. Boy, this is the sort of job that the Hawks did last Friday night out in Dickinson. Brett Livingston a wide out to the right, 2 to the right on 1st and 10. Horace from their 24, but let's see if Garay has it. And across left guard to the 27 before Garay is pushed back by Liam Fry. Well, let's just be honest here. If Garay's on the field, I'd say there's about an 88% chance he's going to get the football. 2nd and 7 for Horace. The Hawks are at their 27. This first half has flown by. 5:27 remaining in it. Still no score on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard. Somebody's got to score sometime tonight. No ties anymore. 2 receivers to the right. Again, they run out of the I backfield. Taylor Stefanowicz, the quarterback. Handed to Garay. Well, they ran into each other, Stefanowicz and Garay, around right end of the 30. Well, he still made it to the 31. That could have been a really big problem for Horace. But Garay is still able to make something out of it.
Jumped out of bounds by Starry.
In fact, he gained 4. Aiden Scarry's into the game for the Jays and made the stop there. 3rd and 3 Horace. Hawks at their 21. Coming out of their huddle just now. 9 to snap it. 3 receivers to the left. 5 to snap it. 4.5 in the half. 4 receivers to the left now as Garay is sent there too. And again, seeing that, Jamestown takes their second time out. That was the circumstance where they took their other one when Garay out of the backfield went into a slot. So we'll take this Hillerud Construction timeout with 4.5 minutes left in the first half at Hanson Stadium. Still scoreless between Jamestown and Horace on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula. 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
So after Jamestown calls their second timeout, Horace setting up at their 31, 3rd down and 3. Wing left, and it is a Wildcat to Garay around the left edge. 35, first down. He's down to his 40. So they have a whole lot of different formations, and Garay was able to move the sweep there down to his 40 for a gain of 9 and move the chains for Horace for their 5th first down. And it's 68 yards now for Ty Garay and 11 carries. 4:15 in the half. Horace had 1 drive into Jamestown's territory deep in the first quarter, fumbled away. Jamestown drove into the Horace red zone earlier in this quarter, but lost it on downs. 1st and 10 Horace from their 40 in this scoreless game. 5-man front, and it's a Wildcat again. Garay, Stefanowicz isn't even in there. At the moment, Garay is wrapped up from behind. Made it back to the line of scrimmage, but Von Romsdahl ran him down. Nice play by the senior. In fact, it's a loss of a yard. Back to the 39 as the sun starts to set just in front of us. It's going to get cool here tonight, but oh boy, is it beautiful. 2nd down 11, Horace from their 39. And I'm still the fairly new guy here, but I've seen the pictures of what this place looks like at night, and it's brilliant. 2nd down and 11, Horace from their 39. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Wide sides to the left. Now Stefanowicz is back in there, but just hands it ahead to Otterson this time. Dillon to his 40. Cuts left 45 midfield. Otterson outside the numbers. Upended near the 40-yard line of Jamestown. But a first down, a big run by Dylan Otterson. As the Horace running game is continuing to flummox the Jays a little bit. It's all the way to the 39-yard line of Jamestown. A 22-yard run by Otterson. He's up to 50 yards. Garay has 67. And Horace has thrown only 2 passes one of which was incomplete, the other was intercepted. 2:45 in the first half, no score, but Horace driving 1st and 10. Jamestown 39. 2 receivers right and 1 to the left, wing left. Snap back, and Stefanowicz, play fake, down to the wide open Johnson, 25-20, Masons to the 10-yard line, and brought down at the Jamestown 6. Oh, great play fake there, really froze the Blue Jays defensively. And Mason Johnson was wide open down the left seam. It's a 33-yard gain to Jamestown 6. And now Horace threatens seriously with 2:19 and a half, their 1st and goal. Brett Livingston wide to the right. Aiden Green is wide to the left. Slot left Israel Bauer on 1st and goal. Stefanowicz handoff. Otterson, no play fake to him. And a screen pass right for Johnson. Breaks 1 tackle, but not the second. And 4 Blue Jays finally have to stop his forward progress at the 4-yard line. He gained a couple. So another good play fake. They've had a couple of good play fakes here on 2 plays in a row. 2nd down and goal for Horace at Jamestown's 4. Remember, Horace with only 1 timeout left. They used a couple in the first quarter. 1:35 first half, no score on the Gunner Real Sports scoreboard. Israel Bauer a wide out to the left, the only wide out. 2nd and goal, Jamestown's 4. Wildcat again, it's Garai. Tie around left end to the 4-2-1. Touchdown, Horace. A 76-yard drive by the Hawks. Completed with Ty Garai's 4th touchdown run of the year. And with 1:22 left first half, Horace with the game's first points. Superb drive. 8 plays, 76 yards, taking 4 minutes and 36 seconds. Jacob Birnbaum will try the extra point. Went 5 of 7 last Friday night. And this one's blocked. Caleb Shealy came in there to block it. Taken in by Thorlickson, but he's brought down immediately. So Horace is held to 6, but they do have the lead. Let's take a timeout. 1:22 first half at Hanson Stadium. Horace now in front of Jamestown 6-0 on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Buffalo City Diesel Jamestown is your one-stop shop for experienced truck services. Their top-notch techs are trained in the latest technology and can identify and fix problems in your medium or heavy-duty diesel trucks and buses. Buffalo City Diesel also offers roadside assistance, trailer services, and truck parts. Call Buffalo City Diesel today at 701-253-2844. That's Buffalo City Diesel at 701-253-2844.
Happy to have you start your weekend with us. Horace Hawks happy after a good 76-yard drive. They've taken a 6-0 lead over Jamestown. Jacob Birnbaum will kick. Seffi Sealer and Caleb Shealy are back at their 10. And before that kickoff, Bill Nelson says, I want a timeout. And he does. That's Jamestown's last one of the first half. We'll keep it here. Oh, boy. Bill Nelson's not happy to have to take that timeout there. He wanted to conserve it on this final drive. This Hillerud Construction timeout before the kickoff, and remember, too, that Horace is set to receive the second half kickoff after they deferred the option at the start of this game, and Jamestown took the football first. So this is an important drive for the Jays, who are down 6-0. Everybody back in place. Jacob Birnbaum from the 40. From our right to north to south, he'll kick it. And does now. And tries to send it straight right, and it's going to go out of bounds. He was just trying to roll one along and make it hard to handle, but it took a right turn on him. Jamestown has the option here to take the ball or make him kick it again. And I think they're going to have the ball placed up ahead at the 35. And that's what will happen. The Blue Jays will just take it at the 35. So they have 65 yards to go with a minute 22 left in the half and no timeouts. Trailing Horace 6-0 on the Gun Reel Sports scoreboard. 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left for Ryan Kallenbach, who's 6 of 12 early on in this game for 21 yards. But they hand it off up the middle. This is Harstad, 40 and down to the 44-yard line before he is smacked by Jackson Narum. But, yeah, that's what Jamestown wants, to be able to have secondary guys make tackles. 9-yard gain. Clock runs, a minute right now left in the half. 2nd down and a yard, Jamestown from their 44. Again, remember, they're out of timeouts. 55 seconds, 2 receivers each way. Snap back to Kallenbach, in some pressure. Pocket collapses, and down he goes for a 4th Horace sack in the first half. Blake Johnson this time. Jamestown will have to move quickly. It's a loss back a yard to the 43. 3rd down and 2. So the sacks continue to pile up, and now Jamestown will take a little more time. We're down to 15 seconds in the half. They do have to snap it right now, 5-2 snap it. And they hand off to Harstad up the middle, wrapped up across the 45, down to the 46-yard line. He does have the first down, but that'll be the final play of this first half. So Jamestown does have one more first down before the half ends, but they are held off the board because of the good ground game of the Horace Hawks, with over 100 yards rushing in this first half. That's why we're at halftime already on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard at the half at Raleigh Greeno Field at Charlotte and Gordon Hanson Stadium. On the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard, the Horace Hawks 6, the Jamestown Blue Jays nothing. Stay tuned, because at halftime we'll run down what happened in the first half and tell you about other scores, too, on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Dakota Central is proud to be the local company that provides you with the most up-to-date high-tech communication options. Come join us while we celebrate you. Customer Appreciation Day is September 11th at the Dakota Central Jamestown location from 8:30 till 4. Stop by for treats, giveaways, and a chance to win door prizes. Dakota Central provides it all, and we want to thank you, our local customer. Customer Appreciation Day is September 11th at the Jamestown location from 8:30 till 4.
Building a business requires strength, courage, and a solid reputation. So, when you're ready to build a building to house your business or remodel your existing business, you want the same qualities in your commercial construction contractor. And that's where Hillerud Construction comes in. Trusted, experienced builders who specialize in commercial building construction. Their experience saves you time, stress, and money. So visit HillerudConstruction.com and let's get building.
Looking for one of the best ATVs on the planet? Then check out Honda 4Trax Foreman. There are 3 models to choose from, and they all offer strong swing arm rear suspension that is perfect for hard work or towing. They all feature strong front and rear racks, plus a handy utility box for storage. So head to Gun and Reel Sports in 1st Street, West downtown Jamestown, and check out the new Honda Foreman. For riders 16 and older, Honda recommends all ATV riders take training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly.
Here is your Egg Central forecast from meteorologist Mick Kerr. Tonight, clear, cool, calm, the upper 30s and low 40s. for overnight lows this evening. Upper 30s more possible in northern end of the listening area. Tomorrow, sunny, mild, dry. You can't get a better day. The low 70s. Sunday, sunny and warmer. The low 80s will be in our forecast. And then next week, really warm. The upper 80s could touch a 90 in some places. Maybe a chance of rain by Friday next week. For more weather, log on to newsdakota.com.
Well, the Horace Hawks came up with a big win here in Jamestown at the end of the regular season last year, or near the end, and they're trying for another big win tonight in the second game of this new season. It is Horace 6, Jamestown nothing. David Burrow back with you up on the roof at beautiful Charlotte and Gordon Hanson Stadium. In the first half, well, Horace really controlled the game with their running game. However, their first drive ended after only 2 plays when Ty Garai was hit by Jet Wharton. Liam Fry recovered it, and Jamestown was set up at the Horace 19-yard line. However, a sack of Kallenbach, in fact 2, one by Mason Johnson, one by Kaysen Nordic, and the Jays had an incompletion on 4th down. So the Jays missed a very big chance early on to score. Horace, on their second possession, had first down runs from Garai and Dylan Otterson, but Von Romsdahl made a big hit on Kaysen Nordic to stop Horace on 4th down. Just over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. The Jays had the ball the rest of the quarter, helped out by a personal foul penalty. However, the running game could not get going. Jamestown hurt by an eligible man downfield. And 3 completions in that drive by Kallenbach, but 2 incompletions led to a punt. It was no score at the end of 1. So Horace pinned back on a good punt by Graydon Thorlickson at their own 3-yard line. Well, Ty Garai had a huge run on the first play of the second quarter, 31 yards, but the drive ended in a Keelan Harstad interception. And again, Jamestown was in pretty good shape at Horace's 33 with 9.5 minutes to go in the first half, helped by an offside penalty and a Kallenbach pass to Rittenbach on 4th down. The Jays were in the red zone, but another sack, this one by Kaysen Nordic, helped stop the drive, and Jamestown turned it over on downs, an incompletion from Kallenbach to Shealy on 4th down. Then Horace put together their scoring drive. Garai with a first down run of 9 on the 4th play of the drive, and then a huge play a couple of plays later as Dylan Otterson ran for 22 to the Jays 39, and then they got the pass going on a great play fake by Taylor Stefanowicz. He completed a 33-yarder to Mason Johnson to put the Horace Hawks at the Blue Jays 6, and after a 2-yard pass from Stefanowicz to Johnson, Garai finished off the drive with a 4-yard touchdown. Caleb Shealy blocked the extra point, but Horace had the 6-0 lead with 1:22 left in the half. And then, before the next kickoff, Jamestown had to call their last timeout, and the kickoff went out of bounds. So the Jays started at their 35, only able to run 3 plays to end the first half. And Horace will have the chance to receive the second half kickoff with a 6-0 lead over Jamestown on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard. Well, as you would imagine, the numbers well in favor of Horace with that running game going so well. They outgained Jamestown in the first half, 157 yards to 30, and 122 of the yards for Horace were on the ground. 35 passing for the Hawks. Jamestown just 9 yards rushing in the opening half, 21 passing. Jamestown actually ran 2 more plays than Horace, but outgained by well over 120 yards. 7 first downs for Horace, 4 for Jamestown. Boy, 4 big sacks by Horace really stymied the Blue Jays. Penalties, there were 3 on Horace for 27 yards. There were 2 on Jamestown for 10 yards. Horace turned it over twice, one with an interception, one with a fumble, but the Jays could not take advantage. Horace 1 of 3 on 3rd down. Jamestown 1 of 7. 0 of 1 on 4th down for the Hawks, 2 of 4 for the Blue Jays. Horace in the red zone once they scored, but as we told you, Jamestown in the red zone twice and didn't score either time. Garai 71 yards for Horace on 13 carries in the score. Dylan Otterson 5 carries for 50 yards. Kaysen Nordic 1 for 1. Taylor Stefanowicz only 2 completions in 4 attempts for 35 yards, but they were both to Mason Johnson. Jamestown had just 15 first-half rushing yards from Keelan Harstad. Liam Fry held to 5 yards on 4 carries. Harstad had 3. Seifu Seiler, 1 for -2. Kallenbach, and this counts all those sacks, of course. They go against the rushing yards in high school football. 5 for -9. Kallenbach, 6 of 12 passing, 21 yards. Seiler, 2 catches for 4. Rittenbach, Walls, Sheely, Fry, 1 catch each. As the Blue Jays have work to do in this second half trying to get the offense. And, hey, it's been a great effort by this swarming Horace Hawk defense, limiting the Blue Jays to just 30 yards of offense. And at the half, it is 6-0 Horace on top at Hanson Stadium.
Your home for the Jamestown Blue Jays. AM 1400 KQDJ Jamestown and 107.1 K296 HH Jamestown.
Stay right here because as halftime continues, we'll look at the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard from other Double-A teams too. That's next here on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Where do you find the friendliest staff, largest selection, lowest prices, and the freshest produce? Hugo's in Jamestown. But what if you can't go to the store? Hugo's Family Marketplace offers online shopping. You can shop all the departments and all the sales at GoHugos.com. Choose pickup or Hugo's delivery service, and they'll do the in-store shopping for you. Hugo's Family Marketplace online shopping at GoHugos.com.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
The Frontier Fort invites you in for a true Dakota Territory dining experience. This unique location looks like an authentic 1800s fort. Head upstairs and you'll be greeted with the mouth-watering aroma of freshly grilled ribeyes and barbecued ribs. They're open from 4 to 9 Monday through Saturday, and their legendary prime rib is served on Fridays and Saturdays. Now hiring a full-time or part-time cook. Call 252-7492. The Frontier Fort, on the road to the Buffalo, Jamestown.
Stadium, the Blue Jays of Jamestown really held down in the first half by the Horace Hawks. 6-0 Horace in the lead. David Burrow with you, and thank you for being with us. Yeah, halftime already because of all the running in the first half. Here's what's also going on in Double-A football tonight for the West teams. Minot North, they beat a Centuries JV team last week, and now they're leading a varsity team, Wahpeton. That's in Minot, 35-21 with 6 minutes to go in that game. Grand Forks Central, after falling to the Jays last week, well, they're playing in Bismarck tonight and leading St. Mary's at the half. That score is 11-6. For Valley City, shutout in their opener at Hannah Field, and they're trailing tonight to the Blue Jays' opponent here next Friday night, the Firebirds at Devil's Lake. They lead the Highliners at the half 14-0. And Dickinson trying to bounce back. How about this? They are leading Fargo South. Of course, South had that wild game with Shanley last week where they gave up 66 points, in fact. Well, Dickinson, which it's not gone well for them in their first 2 games, but it is tonight in Fargo as Dickinson leads 14-0 just before halftime. And let's tell you about other area teams. In Class A tonight, Carrington looking good again. The Cardinals trying for a 3-0 start, and they are leading at Grafton just before halftime, 19-0. In Ellendale tonight, Ellendale, Edgeley, Cullum, and Oaks are tied at 14. That game is at halftime. Top-ranked Kindred in Class A all over Lisbon in Kindred, 27-0 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. The top-ranked team in 9-man is Lemoore Litchfield Marion, and they're all over Maple River. That game being played at Hope Page High School tonight, and LLM hoping to have a running clock in the second half on their way to it. They lead 36-0 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. And New Rockford Cheyenne all over North Prairie. That's in New Rockford tonight, 38-0. New Rockford Cheyenne Maddock, I should say correctly, leading just before halftime. AAA tonight, West Fargo Cheyenne, the new number 1, but they're trailing Mandan and West Fargo at the half 15-8. In Williston tonight, Coyotes and West Fargo are tied at 6 at the end of 1. Fargo Davies at home leading Bismarck Legacy at halftime 28-0. In Bismarck Century leading Fargo North 21-7. They're early in the third quarter. And Minot is leading in Fargo over Shanley. How about this? Shanley puts up 66 points last week. None so far tonight. That's the way it goes sometimes, I guess. 14-0. It is Minot leading Shanley at the half. And we'll tell you about scores again as we move through this evening. Minnesota Twins will be back here on Jamestown 107.1 tomorrow night. Now, they're in Kansas City this weekend. Big series with the Royals. Of course, they're battling for those 2 and 3 wild card spots, but boy, the Cleveland Guardians are playing so well. But still, the Twins want to have the advantage when it comes to the end of the season over the Royals, and the Twins trail in Kansas City 2-0 as they play in the bottom of the fourth. Twins and Royals tomorrow at 5:30 here on Jamestown 107.1, and then Sunday starting with Inside Twins at noon. And again, next Friday, Devils Lake comes here for the Blue Jays' second straight home game on the air at 6:30. And then a week from Saturday, it is the start of NSAA play for the Jamestown Jimmies in Madison, South Dakota against the Trojans of South Dakota State. We'll have that for you at 3:30. And, the Jimmies have still got to be smarting a little bit from a tough loss last night. A good comeback by Chadron State in the fourth quarter to win down in Chadron, Nebraska last night, 17-10. But for the Jimmies, it's a matter of the offense trying to get going. They gained just 114 total yards last night, yet still had the lead in the fourth quarter. Jamestown's Blue Jays do not have the lead here. It's the Horace Hawks who do. 6-0 as the second half is just ahead here at Hanson Stadium. Remember, Horace receives the second half kickoff, and they'll try to keep this good running game going. On Jamestown 107.1, this is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Need some custom screen-printed t-shirts? Lots of t-shirts? You need originals.
Originals!
Or do you just need one shirt with your corporate logo for the new guy?
Originals!
Caps, jackets, U sizes, adult sizes, Blue Jay apparel, Jimmy apparel. You need originals. There you have it, folks. For custom-printed apparel, embroidery, and work apparel, it's Originals. They can also do online stores for your sports team or business. 216 First Avenue, downtown Jamestown. Open 9 to 5 weekdays. Visit originals.com.
This is Zach Volson, a senior at Drake Animus High School and the 2024-25 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Activity programs provide valuable lessons for practical situations, teamwork, sportsmanship, winning and losing, and hard work. Through participation in activity programs, students learn self-discipline, build self-confidence, and develop skills to handle competitive situations. These are qualities the public expects schools to produce in students so they become responsible adults and productive citizens. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Who's the idiot that's been telling you that Horace will receive the second half kickoff? No, it's Jamestown that will. Remember, Horace had the ball so early, only 2 plays on their first drive. So, yeah, this is big for the Blue Jays right here. Held to 30 yards of offense in the first half. Trailing Horace 6-0 on Tiger Eye's 4-touchdown run of the year. Blue Jays, blue tops, white numerals. Big ones on the back. Blue Jays inscript above a big white numeral on the front. White pants, white helmets with a blue number on one side, on the Blue Jay logo on the other. Horace in their white tops and pants, black numerals and letters in gold trim. Jacob Birnbaum will kick. Seffi Seiler is deep along with Caleb Sheely as they back up inside their own 13. Sealer and Sheely both wait. Birnbaum has the signal to boot it, and Jacob does from left to right. High kick taken on a bounce at the 27 by Jarrett, 30-yard line, and then he is shoved back. Well, again, this one didn't go out of bounds, but still it was relatively tough to handle. Liam Glad, who made the stop, held Jarrett to a 3-yard run back. So Jamestown from right to left, north to south here at Hanson Stadium, trailing 6-0. Just starting the third quarter. Yeah, that first half went by fast. 2 receivers to the right, wide side, 2 to the left. Nate Walls is sent in motion from left to right. Snap back to Kallenbach, throws to Walls on a swing. Caught at 27, 30, 40-yard line. And finally down at the 42. Quick hitter and a first down. Mason Johnson made the hit. But there's the best play the Blue Jays have had tonight. 12 yards to their 42. So they have a little over a third of what they had in the whole first half on offense. 1st and 10 from their 42. 2 receivers each way. Jarrett wide right. Sheely a slot to the right. Seiler and Rittenbach to the left, but they hand off. This is Keelan Harstad, spun at the 44, and he is brought down at his 45-yard line. Jays gain 3 with Keelan.
Spun down after a gain of 3.
And it'll be 2nd down and 7. Nordic in on the play. Nordic with a couple of sacks in that first half. Same setup, 2 receivers right. Jarrett wide. Sheely slot. Seiler slot. Left, Rittenbach wide. Snap back to Kallenbach. Throws to Max. He held on after a big hit, 46-yard line of Horace down there for a first down. Max took a shot immediately, but was able to hang on and gives Jamestown their 6th first down. Horace had 7 in the first half. They're at the Horace 46. They're in the West Fargo district, but Horace, of course, it's its own town, but growing. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right for Jamestown. A little closer to the right hash. Ryan Kallenbach takes the snap. Under some pressure, pocket breaks down. Ryan runs left, 45-yard line, outside the numbers on the left side, and made a good run of that in front of the Jamestown bench. He's taken out near the 41. Scrambled a little bit, but made a good run out of it. Gabe Falloon with the first hit. Well, that ended up being a 5-yard gain, and it's 2nd down and 5 for Jamestown in Horace territory at the 41. 6-0 Horace, 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. 4-man front, 2 receivers each way. Left hash wide side, right-handed to Harstad right up the middle, 38-yard line, maybe forward progress to the 37, and a quick hitter off tackle for Keelan. Brought in by Falloon, Gage Falloon. They will give him the forward progress to the just about the 37-yard line of Horace. 3rd down and 1.25 yards.
3rd down and a couple for Jamestown.
3 receivers to the right now. That's the wide side. A lot of options here on 3rd down and just over 1 yard at the Horace 37. Snap back to Kallenbach. They want to go through the air. Now Ryan's just going to run ahead. Cuts right. Breaks 1 tackle, 39. Spins ahead, but brought down short.
Kallenbach on the scramble.
And Kallenbach trying to work his way out of some trouble, but he is going to be brought down at the 38. This is going to count for another sack.
4th down and a couple. Ball at the 38.
Falloon with this one. That's 5 sacks now for Horace, and it's 4th and 2 Jamestown at the 38 of Horace, but they're going to bring in the punt unit here. Remember that Braden Thorlickson, after a low snap, ran for a first down at Central last week. This one's a little high, but Thorlickson is able to take it. Line drive kick, but a fair catch called for by Israel Bauer at his 12. So the Jays, despite 4th and short, play it safe. And with 8:24 remaining in the third quarter, Horace has it back with a 6-0 lead as another sack helped out the Hawks defense. They've now had 5 sacks tonight on Ryan Kallenbach. Taylor Stefanowicz sets up Horace at their 11, 1st and 10 from right to left in the shotgun. Garai's right beside him. Play fake to him, throw right to Bauer, caught at the 8, right to the 15, 20, couple of tackles broken, 25-yard line, slung down finally near the 27. but that's a first down. Bauer at last is brought in by Cody Barrett. That's a 16-yard gain, and Horace moves the sticks. Well, Stefanowicz hasn't thrown much, but he's 3 out of 5 for 51 yards. First and 10, Horace from their 27. 4 minutes gone in the third. 6-0 Horace over Jamestown on the Gunner Real Sports scoreboard. 2 receivers left, wing left. 1 wide to the right, wide side to the left, hand to Garai with a wall of blockers, but Max Rittenbach brings him down from behind in a great play. Nearly lost the ball, but the official says he's down. But Max Rittenbach has the tackle for loss thanks to wonderful pursuit. He tried to cut around the left corner. That's a 3-yard loss back to the 24.
Loss of 3.
Well, any little bit will help for the Jays here to try to slow that talented junior running back down. Stefanowicz breaks the huddle. 2 receivers are to the right for the Horace Hawks. One is Axel Anderson. They have 2 players named Axel Anderson on this team. How about that? Swing to the right, and this one's caught 27. 30-yard line tackle broken to his 40, and all the way down to the 47 is Aiden Green. And finally there, to make the hit is a little bit frustrated Max Rittenbach. But Green with a big catch, and Horace is all the way out to their 47 for a gain of 23 yards. First and 10 from their 47. 193 yards to 62, the advantage for Horace. Up 6-0, but they really have controlled this game to this point. First and 10 from their 47. Tight formation, nobody really wide. And it is a Wildcat. They hand to Garai, and Rittenbach again slings him down for a loss. He made it back to the 45. But there's 2 good plays in the last 3 for Rittenbach. Grabbed Garai by the hip and brought him down, and now Garai comes out. In fact, that's a loss of 3 yards. Back to the Horace 44.
Second and 13 for the Hawks from the West Fargo Horace 44.
Their second down. Needing 13, but taking a lot of time here in the huddle. Down to 10 to snap it. Israel Bauer, not too wide, but he's a little wide to the left. 3 on the timer, and it's a Wildcat again, Garai, and he hands it off to Otterson. Broken tackle 47 and down to the 50. Rittenbach tried to bring him down. Out of bounds, Otterson, after a little bit of a gain to midfield, he gained 6. That's more than a little bit. That's a good run and what could have been another loss. And that brings up 3rd and 7 for Horace at midfield. Moving from left to right. Hawks are 1 for 3 on 3rd down. Taylor Stefanowicz on the bench for a moment. Back in there now. Aiden Green is wide to the left. That's the wide side. Theo Seeley to the right. There are now 4 receivers to the left. Garai comes out of the backfield to make it a 4-receiver set. Snap back to Stefanowicz. Here comes some pressure, and down he goes. Mason Gibson has a sack. The first of the night for the Blue Jays. And Jamestown needed that. The loss is back to the 43-yard line of Horace. That's a loss of 7. And the punting unit is out there. Stefanowicz is their punter. Last year, a 32.5-yard average. Didn't have to punt last week. Caleb Sheely waits back at his 20. They let that clock run down to 4 on the timer. And a spinning kick takes a Horace roll, and the Hawks are down it inside the 25-yard line. Now it's down to the 24-yard line. That's 33-yard punt. .442 remains third quarter. Well, Horace just ate up more time. They had the ball over 3.5 minutes. 1st and 10 Jamestown from their 24. 2 receivers on the wide side right, 2 receivers left. Handoff Liam Fry at left guard. 25-yard line, 30, and down to his 32 with a good first down gain. Fry really getting into that secondary. Gage Falloon stopped him.
2nd and 2, Blue Jays.
But that's a
32-yard line.
Good gain. That's 8 yards to his 32, and it's 2nd down and 2. Now the officials hold things up for just a moment and then say let's go again as the play clock wasn't in the right spot, so they reset it. 4:08 third quarter, still 6-0 Horace on the Gunner Real Sports scoreboard. 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. And off Fry again. Cuts to left guard, 35. First down. He's to his 39. Fry, his running improved so much in the second half up in Grand Forks last Friday night. And he gives the Blue Jays a first down now at their 39-yard line.
Of 5 and a first down for the Blue Jays.
7 more for Fry. He is up to 20 yards. Hardstad only 19. So, again, the Jays have been limited in moving the ball. But they're 1st and 10 here at their 39 with 3:40 in the third down, 6-0 to Horace. 2 receivers right. Sailors in motion to the right. Snap back to Kallenbach. Look out. Hit as he throws. Long down the right side and incomplete. And I mean Mason Johnson smacked him. He's just getting up now. Ooh. It was intended for Caleb Sheely inside the Horace 40, but oh, did Johnson hit Kallenbach hard. He's up, though. Jays, 2nd and 10 from their 39. Kallenbach is now 8 of 15, 45 yards. He paid the price for that one. He just barely let that go in time. 2 receivers each way on 2nd and 10 for Jamestown from right to left at their 39. Throw right in the flat. Sheely with a catch. 1 tackle broken, 40. Right sideline, midfield, out of bounds, first down. Nope, not quite. He first stepped out of bounds at his 48, but he's only a yard short. Good little slant route toward the right sideline. And it'll be 3rd down and a yard for Jamestown. And the Jays have struggled tonight on 3rd down, only 1 of 8. Dusk and what's becoming a beautiful night here at Hanson Stadium. It's getting cooler, but this is the kind of weather players and fans like. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. From the right hash, snap back to Kallenbach, hand it off. It's Fry, first down, midfield. He's to the 49. Here comes a flag late. As the play was ending, this would be a first down for Jamestown.
Flag on the play. Dukes in on the tackle.
We haven't had a whole lot of flags tonight. Oh, a holding call on Jamestown. Wipes out a first down run. Ooh. So instead of having a first down at the Horace 49, the Jays are back at their 39. With their 3rd penalty for 19 yards. Ooh, back to the original line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 10. The Jays hope that's not a costly penalty. 3 receivers to the left again. And 1 to the right. Wide side left. Snap back to Kallenbach. Ryan with a low roll left. He's looking for someone open down the left side. Sheely, great catch, 43, 30, and down 40 down to the 35. He reached for a ball that was about 2 yards in front of him and reached back to make the catch for a first down to the 35 of Horace. Brought out of bounds by Bauer. That was a nifty catch by Caleb for 26 yards. So the holding penalty didn't hurt, as it turned out. 2 receivers right and 2 to the left. 1st and 10, Jamestown. Horace is 35. 3:05 in the third. 6-0 Horace in the Gunner Real Sports scoreboard. Handoff. This is Keelan Harstad at right guard, only a yard or 2, but no more, as Harstad was forcefully pushed back by Toby Rederath.
Tackled by Mason Johnson, gain of a couple.
They do give him 2 to the 33-yard line of Horace, second down and 8. Already late in the third of a game that has flown by. 2:34 remains. Horace wants a timeout defensively. So they take the Hillerud Construction timeout, and we will too. Jamestown driving, trailing Horace 6-0 with 2:34 left in the third on this lovely night at Hanson Stadium. On Jamestown 107.1, this is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. Those extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for kids to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that'll take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans who make every season one to remember.
After Horace's timeout, that's their first of the half. Jamestown 2nd and 8 at the Horace 33. Boy, the sight is as lovely as the pictures I saw before I came here. This place at night is really nice. 2nd and 8, Jamestown, Horace 33. From right to left, down 6-0, 2:34 in the third. 3 receivers, wide side right. Kallenbach with a snap, throws left, and one hopped Rittenbach at the 27-yard line of Horace and incomplete. Mason Johnson was right there, but that throw was a little bit short.
Intended for Max Rittenbach.
And the Jays face a 3rd down and 8. Converted a moment ago. They're now 2 for 9. Sheely slot right, Jarrett wide right. Max Rittenbach wide to the left. The wide side is to the right. Seiler is a slot to the left. On 3rd and 8, Rittenbach with a roll right. Throws toward the numbers on the right side. Sheely caught it, but short of the first down at the 29-yard line of Horace.
Pass is complete. Reception by Sheely.
And that'll bring up 4th down and 4. And the Blue Jays this time will keep the offense on the field.
Gain of 4 makes it 4th down.
2 minutes remaining, third quarter. The Jays have converted twice on 4th down tonight in 4 attempts, but they face 4th and 4 here at the 29 of Horace. 3 receivers to the left. That's the wide side. They line up with the right hash snap to Kallenbach and off of Sheely's hands and incomplete as he got knocked over by Axel Anderson. It is 4th down and Sheely isn't up yet. Now he is, not hurt, but just frustrated that that ball bounced off him. And again, Horace turns the Jays away with a minute 43 left in the third quarter. Well, now we say that, and Sheely did get up for a moment, but he got banged pretty good.
West Fargo Horace takes over on down.
There by Johnson. Horace will have it back with a minute 43 in the third quarter, still leading in this game 6-0. The only points in this game so far on Ty Garai's 4th touchdown of the year with a minute 22 remaining in the first half. Sheely's walking off the field now. But for Harvey McMahon's Horace Hawks, they have used their running game so effectively again. 115 yards rushing. And they have helped them outgain Jamestown to this point, 189 to 118. This is despite the fact that the Jays have run 40 plays from scrimmage and Horace 29. Now the Hawks have a chance to eat up a little more time. 1st and 10 from their 29, 5-man front. Taylor Stefanowicz, the quarterback, looks at it. Backfield, dotted by Garay. Long count. 6 now to snap. Stefanowicz taking all the time he can. He's under center. Down to 2 to snap it. And the handoff to Garay at left guard. 30, 32-yard line, no more. Gain of about 3.
Picks up a couple.
But Horace doesn't mind because that clock keeps running. Jeff Wharton with a stop.
2nd and 7 for the Hawks. For the West Fargo Hornets.
2nd and 7 for Horace. From their 32, down to 1:14 in the third. 6-0 Horace on top. Israel Bauer to the right, but not very wide. A bunched formation again. Double wing to the right. And the Wildcat goes over Garai's head. He tries to land on it, but doesn't. Picked up. Rittenbach at the 10, 5. Touchdown, Blue Jays. It went over the head of Garai. And Max Rittenbach on the run picked it up. And just like that, it's a tie game. He ran it in from about 16 yards out.
That's a 20-yard return for Max Rittenbach.
We'll say Mark McKenzie tells us it's 20. I'll go with what he says. It was a great
$10 for dollar scores. Thank you, Bank Forward, tonight's sponsor, for your generous contribution to Jamestown team.
run back. And now Brady Hardy will try to put Jamestown on top.
Point after for Thorlickson.
With the extra point. It is on the way. It is good, and Jamestown, just like that, has the lead. How about that? 57 seconds left in the third on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard. Now it's Jamestown 7, Horace 6 on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
At Unison Bank, we provide financial solutions for customers to meet their needs today and achieve their dreams tomorrow. From personal banking services like checking accounts, mortgage, and auto loans, to business banking services. At Unison Bank, we offer financial solutions with prompt responses and quality service. Visit unisonbank.com for more information. Located in Jamestown, Linton, and Wishick, as well as Gilbert, Arizona. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The third turnover by Horace leads to Jamestown points. Max Rittenbach ran it in from 20 yards after the bad snap over the head of Tiger Riley. They were trying to run that Wildcat formation again. Brady Hardy will kick. And now Horace finding themselves suddenly down in the game. 57 seconds left in the third. 7-6. Jamestown is now in front. Aiden Green, Dylan Otterson await this kick of Brady Hardy, and he boots it high and taken by Green at his 5-yard line. At the left, numbers 10. Cuts left 15, 20. Cuts back right 25, 30. Green's to his 35 and brought down there by the Blue Jays, Jaeger Ramich. But a good return by Green. Ramich. Dylan Otterson's helmet came off, so he has to come out for a moment. 32-yard run back, good one by Aiden Green. Sets up Horace at their 37, 1st and 10. 48 seconds in the third. Jamestown with a defensive score and the conversion. That's the difference in a 7-6 Jamestown lead. Taylor Stefanowicz in the shotgun. Right hash wide side left. 2 receivers left and 1 right. Stefanowicz with a throw left. This is caught by Israel Bauer. And he is left outside the numbers to the 40 before Jackson Jarrett brought him down by the ankles. The gain is 4 for Horace to their 41. Clock runs, 24 seconds left in the third quarter. There'll be at least one more play. And it's Horace again huddling a lot. Brett Livingston wide to the right, the wide side. Israel Bauer on the slot to the right. Aiden Green is wide to the left. Wide sides to the right. 2nd down, 6 Horace from their 41. 5 seconds. Throw to the right. A swing caught by Bauer at his 37, 40, 43-yard line and stopped pulled right there. At the end of the third quarter, Bauer was pulled back by Liam Fry. and at the end of 3 on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard. Well, things changed fast, and Jamestown with a defensive score is in front. On the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard, they have a 7-6 lead over Horace with 12 minutes left in Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
It's time to start thinking about back-to-school season. Get a healthy start and schedule your child's well-child visit at Essentia Health. We provide kids and teens with a comprehensive physical exam that includes completion of sports physical forms, immunizations, support for mental health concerns, and more. At Essentia Health, we make it easy and convenient to schedule a well-child check. Just call your local Essentia Health clinic or visit essentiahealth.org to schedule online today.
With the fourth quarter beginning at Charlotte and Gordon Hansen Stadium, Jamestown 7, Horace 6. Still the yardage advantage for Horace, 185 to 118. But Max Rittenbach with a fumble return for the touchdown with 57 seconds left in the third quarter, and that is the difference to this point, plus the extra point by Brady Hardy. Remember, after Ty Garai scored late in the second quarter, Caleb Shaley blocked Horace's extra point try. Gain of a yard on that last play of the third. 3rd and 5, Horace from their 42, now moving from right to left. One receiver split each way running out of the eye. Taylor Stefanowicz is under center, looks at a 4-man front for the Jays. Toss to Garai, and here comes a reverse. And running to the left, 45 to midfield is Axel Anderson. Hit hard, but it's for a first down at the Jamestown 48 by Caleb Sheely. But that's a 10-yard play and a big first down for the Horace Hawks. They're 10th of the game. Jamestown has 8. Just under 19 minutes of possession for Jamestown. Just over 17 for Horace. 1st and 10. Horace at the Jamestown 48. 2 receivers right. Brett Livingston's the wide man. Wing to the right. Left hash, wide side right. From right to left go Horace. Hand off to Ty Garai. Left guard 45. Ran into his own blocker and got pushed back. He ran into Levi Gordon and Von Romsdahl, then finished the play off. Or Garai might have had another big run. He ended up with 4. 2nd and 6 for Horace at the Jamestown 44. Stefanowicz bringing in a play. Again, they huddle more than most teams do anymore. Brett Livingston is wide to the right. Aiden Green is wide to the left. Israel Bauer into a slot to the right. That's the wide side. They line up at the left hash. Stefanowicz, Jamestown adjusting in their 4-man front. Snap back to him. Play fake. Look out. Down he goes. Back in midfield. Max Rittenbach. Another big defensive play by Max. Came in blazing and brought down Stefanowicz.
Loss of 4 on the play. Makes it 3rd down.
The loss is to midfield. A 6-yard loss, the second sack of the game for the Jays, and Horace is in 3rd and long. 3rd and 12 at midfield. They're 2 of 5 on 3rd down. Livingston wide to the right, Bauer in a slot to the right. The wide side, Aiden Green to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 near the line of scrimmage for the Jays. Snap back to Stefanowicz. It is a toss left. Garai catches 45. Midfield, 42-yard line. 2 flags come in at the end of the play. It'll go as a run. It was a toss back to Garai, who made it to Jamestown's 42, but as the play ended, 2 flags came in fact, to the 41. But what's the flag for? The flags, that is. Probably both in the same thing. There were 2 penalties. A hold on Horace. In fact, 2 holding calls. So the Jays will take one of them.
Holding on West Fargo Horace.
And with being so close to first down yardage, yeah, you can imagine that they would take the penalty here. So Horace is now back to their 47, and that makes it 3rd and 15. They would have needed about 3 yards. Instead, they need 15. Jackson Narum in an offense to bring in a play. He's wide to the left. He's got some speed. 3rd and 15, Horace from their 47. 2 receivers each way, and Jamestown takes a Hillerud Construction timeout. That's their first of the half, and we will take it as well. What a game we have at Hanson Stadium, and there's 10:01 left on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard, and it's Jamestown 7, Horace 6 on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Sign-on bonuses, $10,000 for full-time RNs or LPNs working PM or NOC shifts, and $10,000 for full-time NOC weekend package positions, and $5,000 for part-time PM shifts. Also offering $5,000 for full-time CNAs working PM shifts or weekend package, day, PM, or NOC shifts. Dietary positions available also. Apply at smphhealth.org/Ave Maria.
Pivotal play here. Horace needs a lot. 3rd and 15 from their 47 after that holding penalty. Jamestown trying to make sure they've got everything in order defensively here. Leading 7-6, 10:01 left in the fourth. After the timeout, Horace lines up at the right hash from right to left, wide side to the left. 2 receivers are left. 3rd and 15, Horace from their 47. Israel Bauer in motion to the right. Snap back to Taylor Stefanowicz. Here comes some pressure. Screen left, Garai caught at the 47 to midfield, but Max Rittenbach brings him down at the Jamestown 49, and Garai's sick of seeing him because there have been plays when Max Rittenbach's been all over him.
4th down and 10 for the Hawks at the Blue Jay 49.
So that makes it 4th down and 11, and Horace won't take the chance here. They'll send Taylor Stefanowicz on punt formation. Caleb Sheely is back at his 18th. Stefanowicz is the quarterback, so you never know, but it would be taking a risk to try something funny here. 9:20 to go. 10 men up front. Here come those Jays, but they're blocked well, and Stefanowicz spinning kick, great one, and Sheely makes a fair catch at his 19. 9:09 to go.
36-yard punt for Stefanowicz.
And Jamestown will start at their 13-yard line.
1st and 10, Jamestown from the Blue Jays.
And now the Blue Jays. Again, the offense has been held down a little bit tonight. 36-yard punt, but a chance for them to move the ball with the lead here. 3 receivers to the left from left to right. 1st and 10 from their 13. Ryan Kallenbach to his lone setback, and that is Harstead, and he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Mansky.
Keelan had no chance there.
Lost a yard.
A loss of 2 yards. Gordon in on that play. Levi Gordon, 2nd down and 12 for Jamestown from their 11. 3 receivers left. Jackson Jarrett, Max Rittenbach, and Caleb Sheely. Seffi Seiler is to the right. 4 receiver set. A throw is to the left. This one's caught Sheely. 10-yard line, 15, spinning forward to his 16 for a minimal gain.
Pass complete to Sheely. Picked up 4 on the play.
And the Jays will face 3rd and long, 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 8 for Jamestown.
Only 2 of 10 on 3rd down tonight for Jamestown. They have converted 2 4th downs. Kallenbach bringing in the play. Down to 11 to snap it. 7:50 to go. Jamestown leading Horace 7-6 on the Gun Reel Sports scoreboard. Jays are 3rd and 7 from their 16. Wide side right, 2 receivers that way. Kallenbach with a roll to the right. Here comes some pressure, trying to break away. Gets rid of the ball, incomplete. Very good pressure there. Here comes a flag, too. Cooper Fuchs and Blake Johnson were both chasing him. And Kallenbach just had to throw the ball away. But what's the penalty flag about here with 7:36 now to play? The flag is right in front of the Horace sideline, and Harvey McMahon is standing near it. He's wondering what's up. But the official is going to talk to him, which would make you think it's against the Jays, and it is. For an ineligible man downfield, and they'll decline that. And that'll set up 4th and 7 for Jamestown at their 16-yard line. 7:36 left. And Kallenbach still talking to Phil Krober and to Bill Nelson, but now they'll bring out the punt unit with Graydon Thorlickson, who's averaged 30.5 yards tonight on a couple of kicks. Aiden Green will retreat, but he's still in Jamestown territory at the 49. Thorlickson, spinner, didn't get all of it. He needs a big bounce, gets a little bit of one, but Jamestown's going to down it at their 39. Horace will have great field position here after just a 23-yard punt. 7:26 to play in the fourth quarter. It is Jamestown 7, Horace 6. Max Rittenbach ran the fumble back after the bad snap, and Brady Hardy's extra point gave the Blue Jays the lead. Tiger Eye had scored late in the first half for Horace, but their extra point was blocked. 1st and 10 Horace, Jamestown's 39-yard line. Taylor Stefanowicz, handoff Ty Garai, looking for room at right guard. There isn't any there. He just made it back to the line of scrimmage. And you're going to key on Garai after what he did last year and last week. But as this game has gone on, they have really limited his room to run. Von Romsdahl stopped him, no gain. 7:05 left. Gun and Reel Sports Scoreboard says Jamestown 7, Horace 6. It was a 1-point Horace win here a year ago after Jamestown won in the first ever meeting 2 years ago. Axel Anderson wide right. Slot right, Aiden Green. 2nd down, 10. Horace at the 39-yard line of Jamestown. Stefanowicz under center. Handoff Garai. Up the middle, 35. Has room this time, 30. Carries tacklers with him down to the 26-yard line of Jamestown for a 13-yard run and a first down. 3 Blue Jays. They'll spot him at the 27, so it's 12. But he took some players with him for about their last 6 yards of that run. Garai now, by our count, 72 yards on 20 carries. 1st and 10 Horace. Jamestown 27. 6:18 left. 7-6 Jamestown in front. 2 receivers left. They run out of the eye. 5-man front for Jamestown. Garai, the handoff, and leaping on him and bringing him down after gaining a yard. It's Rittenbach. I mean, like he was bulldogging a doggy. No gain. And again, Garai says, I don't want to see any more of this number 28, man. He's making my life miserable in the second half. 2nd down and 10, Horace at the Jamestown 27. Down to 5:38 left with a 7-6 Jamestown lead. Same formation, 2 receivers left. Run out of the eye, a 5-man front. Stefanowicz under center. Throws quickly left, caught on a swing, 25-yard line, and down to the 23-yard line of Jamestown is Axel Anderson. Keelan Harstad in on that play. The gain is to the 23-yard line of Jamestown. 3rd and 6. Horace 2 of 6 on 3rd down. down to 4:55 left, a 7-6 Jamestown lead on the Gunner Real Sports scoreboard. The two receivers are to the right this time. Again, they run out of the eye. Line up at the left hash, wide side right. Stefanowicz under center. Hands it. Garay around right end. Rittenbach brings him down again. He runs out of that tackle and near the 20, but it's going to be short of the first down. Rittenbach again with big plays. Although Garay darn near ran out of that. That was good determination. Gained him a couple of yards to the 21. 4th and 4. The offensive course stays out for Horace. Down to 4:15 left. Now Horace wants their second timeout. A Hillerud Construction timeout. Drama at Hanson Stadium. 4:12 remaining on the Gun & Reel Sports scoreboard. Jamestown 7, Horace 6 on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Some of us were born to farm. Some diesels, like Cenex Premium Diesel, were born to fuel. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn to reduce particulate matter and keep filters cleaner for longer. Fuel your equipment like a pro with Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster and leave typical number 2 diesel to the amateurs. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
The Horace Hawks still with a yardage advantage of 215 to 121, but 3 turnovers by Horace. In fact, that third one led to Jamestown's touchdown. The fumble run back by Max Rittenbach. And Brady Hardy's converted extra point is the difference in a 7-6 Jamestown lead. Horace faces 4th down and 4, the Jamestown 21 with 4:12 to go. 2 receivers right and 1 to the left. You hear the crowd here. Now a 4-receiver set to come out of the backfield. Stefanowicz with an empty backfield. Throwing down the middle, caught Aiden Green at the 12, up the middle to the 10, 5, and down to the Jamestown 2. Aiden Green with a big catch on a slant route. And it's 1st and goal for Horace. No doubt what they were going to do there. And they come up with a 19-yard play. The Hawks are 2 yards from taking the lead back. Stefanowicz, I should say, 9 of 11 now for 106 yards after that big catch by Aiden Green, his second. 1st and goal, Horace at Jamestown's 2. 3:43 left. Oh, they got down to 2 in the play clock, and it just come out of the huddle. And now Horace has to call their last Hillerud Construction timeout. We'll keep it here. Ooh. So Horace a little slow getting that play call in, and they've had to burn their last time out here, still with 3:42 left. Can the Jays defense come up with a big stand? The 19-yard completion from Taylor Stefanowicz to Aiden Green sets up Horace inside the 5. They're at the Jays 2-yard line. Moving from right to left. They're at the south end here at Hanson Stadium. Remember, Devils Lake is here next Friday night. We're on the air again at 6:30 on Jamestown 107.1. The Hawks are back out there after using their last timeout. Jamestown still with 2 to go. 1st and goal, Horace at the Jamestown 2. Receiver split each way, out of the eye. It is Stefanowicz moving ahead, pushing ahead. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Horace. They ran out of that I formation, but it was Stefanowicz who kept it himself, moved up the middle, and gives the Horace Hawks the lead back. With 3:40 remaining in regulation, Jacob Birnbaum had his first extra point blocked by Caleb Sheely. But to try to make it a 7-point lead, they keep the offense on the field and go for the 2-point conversion. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right on the 2-pointer. The snap, to Stefanowicz. Fake to Gray, throw right on the right flat, caught by Johnson. Rittenbach pushes him back on the second effort, though he makes it in, but there's a flag down too. So let's see what we have here. Rittenbach gave Mason Johnson a shot, but he bounced off that, stayed on his feet, and put it in. But a penalty flag here is a hold on Horace to nullify the 2-point try. Let's see if they still try for two, because they have to go back now to the 11-yard line. So 8 yards further than the normal 2-point conversion, or any conversion, but they will keep the offense on the field, leading 12-7. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. So they'll try again, Horace for 2. Snap to Stefanowicz, gives it to Ty Garay. Around the left side, he's to the 10, to the 5, and the angle cut down. Caleb Sheely cuts him down at the 3, and the 2-pointer is left short. But Horace has the lead back. 3:40 remaining, fourth quarter at Hanson Stadium. Jamestown will have it back, but Horace has the lead back on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard. 12-7 over the Blue Jays on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
You know you don't really want that hurry-up, bought on the cheap, not sure what I got insurance coverage. Good, because Farmers Union insurance agents do things just a little different. We'll work with you personally for home, auto, business, or farm insurance and tailor the exact coverage plan you need, because we're not satisfied until you are. Different? You bet. Farmers Union Insurance. Simply different.
Good luck to the Blue Jays and Jimmys from your local Farmers Union agent, Steve Benyon.
Not all products underwritten by Farmers Union Insurance.
Well, remember that holding penalty. It cost, as it turned out, the 2-point conversion by Horace because they didn't make it on the second try. Now Taylor Birnbaum will kick off. 12-7 Horace, 3:40 left, fourth quarter at Hanson Stadium. Seffi Sealer, Caleb Sheely to return it. It's Caleb Sheely from the 12, left to the 20, outside the numbers 25, ran into his own man and is down near his 27.
Out to the 27-yard line.
So Jamestown with 73 yards remaining. And 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go. They have 2 timeouts to use. On an offense that has been held down a little bit tonight. Just 121 yards for the Jays. First and 10 from their 27. Their only score, defensive score, by Max Rittenbach late in the third. 3 receivers to the right for Ryan Kallenbach. 1 to the left from the left hash. They hand it off. And up the middle is Harstad, 30, 35, pushing his way forward. Looks like he has that first down. They need the 37 of Jamestown. And they do move the sticks. A hard, determined run there by Keelan Harstad. That was 11 yards. Still a little time for Jamestown. 3:19. First and 10 from their 38. Good start to this drive. Handed to Harstad again up the middle, 40-yard line. Not as much this time, but still not a bad first down gain to his 42. Levi.
Pick up a 5. Second and 5 for the Blue Jays from the Jamestown.
Toby Rederath was in on that stop. 4 gain. And it's second and 6 Blue Jays. Jamestown at their 42. Swing to the right. It's Harstad catching it. Breaking out of a tackle, but only making it forward maybe to his 43. Good play there by Tyson Nordic, the young man who has a couple of sacks tonight. Got his hands on Keelan right away and held Harstad to a 1-yard gain. So a big third down now for Jamestown. 3rd and 5 from their 43. Now 2:19 left. Horace 12, Jamestown 7. 3 receivers to the left. Jackson Jarrett, Max Rittenbach, and Caleb Sheely. Seffi Saylor to the right, throw down the middle, caught at the 47, but that's going to be short of the first down. Sheely is brought down right away by Israel Bauer. But now the Blue Jays have a yard to go after a gain of 4. 4th and 1 from their 47. 2 out of 5 tonight, games on the line. Minute 43 left, 12-7 Horace. 2 receivers each way. Kallenbach looks at a 5-man front, takes the snap, hands it to Fry, off ahead of the 47 by Johnson, falls forward. I think he has it. Horace says he doesn't. The Jays say he does. Ooh, where did his knee go down? That's what this is going to come down to. It's right on the 48 where they need the first down, and they may actually measure, which you rarely see anymore, but they're going to do it here. And the referee's telling both teams, get away from this and let these guys make the measurement. Where I'm standing up on the roof is right on where the ball is. It looks from here like the nose of the ball is touching the 48. If so, that's enough, but they're going to stretch the chain all the way out. He has it by the nose of the ball. And that's all. He needed a yard and a nose. That's what he gained, a yard and a nose, Keelan Harstad. Jamestown keeps it down to 1:31 left from their own 48, 1st and 10. Horace 12, Jamestown 7 on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard. How do you like this one, folks? We figured it'd be terrific, as last year's game was. Jamestown trying to reverse the result from late last season. Clock runs, 1:29 left on first down. Kallenbach, swing throw right. Sheely caught at 47 midfield. Right side outside the numbers, 40, 35 and out of bounds. Big reception by Sheely to reach out for that when Axel Anderson made the stop. Out of bounds at the 37 of Horace to stop that clock with 1:22 left. Big completion of 15. 1:22 to go. Clock stopped as the play went out of bounds. Still 2 timeouts left for Jamestown. 1st and 10, Horace's 37. Handoff through right guard. Johnson pushed Harstad back, but he gained forward to the 34-yard line of Horace for 3. Clock continues to run. 1:02, 1:01, 1 minute left. 12-7 Horace. 2nd down and 7 Blue Jays. Jamestown's at the Horace 34. 3 receivers wide side left. Snap back to Rittenbach. Throw left. Harstad 35. And in the arms of a couple of tacklers down to the 30. Jamestown's probably going to have to use one of those timeouts, and they do, because we're now down to 45 seconds to play. We'll keep it here with this Hillerud Construction timeout. Little swing screen to Harstad. Israel Bauer made the play. The gain was 4. And now Jamestown faces 3rd and 3 at the Horace 30. Well, the Hawks came up with a big defensive play there by Bauer. Now they'll need another. The first round run just barely by Keelan Harstad earlier in this drive. And then the big pass to Caleb Sheely puts the Jays into Horace territory. But now they face 3rd and 3 at the Horace 30 with 45 seconds left, and Horace up 12-7 on the Gun Reel Sports scoreboard. 1 timeout left for Jamestown now. Huge 3rd down for the Jays. They're 2 of 12 tonight. 3rd and 2, Horace's 30. From left to right, left hash, wide side right, 3 receivers right. Kallenbach, snap, throw left, and Rittenbach had it knocked away and incomplete. Good play by Israel Bauer to break it up. And here's the game for Jamestown. With 42 seconds left, they face fourth down.
Fourth down and 3 for Jamestown at the 30 of the Hawks.
K.O. Verke, along with Caleb Sheevey and Jackson Jarrett, making sure of the play. They are the 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Game on the line for Jamestown. 4th and 2 at the Horace 30. Snap back to Kallenbach, throwing for the end zone for Jarrett. A push. Caught it! Touchdown, Jamestown! In the right corner of the end zone with 37 seconds to go. The Blue Jays have regained the lead. Dylan Otterson gave him a bump, but it didn't bother Jarrett. And the Blue Jays have the lead back. An offense that had been slowed down a lot of this night came through when they needed to.
73 yards.
And now Brady Hardy will try to make it 2 for 2 on extra points. Caleb Sheely is the holder. This is to make it a 2-point lead. Snap good, hold good. Kick, good. 37 seconds left. Horace will have their chance. But Jamestown has a 14-12 lead. Jackson Jarrett ran the go route down the right sideline. And he had Dylan Otterson, the corner, just beaten. Even though Otterson was able to give him a little bit of a shove. Jarrett's big strides led him to the touchdown catch. And now Jamestown has 37 seconds worth of defensive work to do. And remember, two things. First, Horace is out of timeouts. And remember that a holding penalty cost them a 2-point conversion, which they tried again and didn't make. If it weren't for that holding penalty, this game would be tied right now. Instead, it's Jamestown by a deuce. Brady Hardy will kick. Aiden Green and Israel Bauer wait back at their 12. The Jays trying for a dramatic win over Horace and start 2-0. Although the offense has really been held by a good Horace defense. The kickoff sails out of bounds on the left sideline. And Horace, I would imagine, will take it up at the 35-yard line.
Your home for the Jamestown Blue Jays. AM 1400 KQDJ Jamestown and 107.1 K296HH Jamestown.
And indeed, that's what Horace does. Takes it at the 35. It should be 37 seconds. 1 second ran off the clock, but should not have. Now they'll tell him to reset it. Oh, they're going to make him re-kick it. Well, this is most interesting. And again, we told you earlier, you have the option here. So they're going to make Jamestown go back 5, and Brady Hardy will have to kick from his 35. And they're hoping for a big return here from Aiden Green or from Israel Bauer, who stand back at around their 15. 37 seconds left at Hanson Stadium. What a game we've had. Jamestown on the touchdown pass a moment ago from Ryan Kallenbach to Jackson Jarrett, leads 14-12. Brady Hardy ready to kick again. This time right down the left side. Green in play at the 9, Aiden to his 10, 15, 20, tackle broken outside the numbers, 30 on the right side, down to the 37. Good return by Aiden Green of 28 yards. And Horace will set up with 31 seconds to go. Listen to the Blue Jay fans exhorting their defense. 31 more seconds of work to do. Taylor Stefanowicz hasn't thrown much, but has had a good night when he has. A 5-receiver set. 1st and 10 from Horace. 37 for the Hawks. Stefanowicz throwing long down the middle, going for Bauer. Leaped up, knocked away. Keelan Harstad knocked it away from Israel Bauer. Or Bauer had a beat on that one at the Jamestown 24. "25 seconds to go." Bauer ran his route just right, but Harstad hustled to keep up with him and knock it away. And head coach Bill Nelson implores the crowd to make noise, which they do. 2nd and 10, Horace from their 37 with 25 seconds left. Jamestown leading 14-12. A 5-receiver set again. Stefanowicz throwing down the right flat, caught and knocked out of bounds at the 43, but a flag. Oh, it's a completion to Garay, but Max Rittenbach is going to be called. For the hit, which was apparently out of bounds. It is to the 43-yard line of Horace. But they're going to call the hit out of bounds on Max Rittenbach, and this will bring it into Jamestown territory at the 41-yard line. "20 seconds left. 1st and 10, Horace, Jamestown 41. 5 receivers set again. Trips to the left and 2 to the right. Wide side left. Snap back. Stefanowicz at the 50-yard line. Sets up. Goes for the end zone for Anderson. And it went off of the back of Leon Fry and incomplete. 13 seconds to go. But flags are down, 2 of them, because of a hold on Horace. Will the Jays take this? Down to 13 seconds to go. Well, they will take that penalty, so it'll remain at 1st down. But in this instance, yeah, Jamestown wants to set them back, and they do to the Horace 49. And now Jamestown's going to take their final timeout. A Hillerud Construction timeout. We'll take it too. We will not take it. We'll keep it here. We don't want to miss a thing with 13 seconds to go in regulation. So the play, let's recap what's happened here in the last few moments. The pass play to Garay put it to the 44-yard line of Horace, but Max Rittenbach with a hit out of bounds, a 15-yard penalty, put it to the Jamestown 41. An incompletion, but a holding penalty, which the Jays decided to take and send Horace back to their 49. So they face 1st and 20, and Jamestown's called their last timeout, so neither team has any left. 13 seconds to go. Jamestown 14-12, and it has turned out the difference. 2 made conversions by Jamestown, no made conversions for Horace on their 2 touchdowns. 1st and 20, 3-man rush. The Jays drop 8. Horace at their 49. 13 seconds left. 5 receiver set again. Step to Stefanowicz. Throws down the right side, caught an open green, steps out of bounds at the 39-yard line of Jamestown for a gain of 12. Clock stopped with 8 seconds to go. Actually to the 38 for a gain of 13, but maybe 2 more plays here for Horace.
Gain of 12 on the play. Second down and 8.
Second and 8, but the down and distance almost immaterial here. 5 receivers set again on empty backfield. Bill Nelson again says, make noise, folks. Snap back to Taylor Stefanowicz. Down the right side, another catch by Green. Dances out of bounds with 3 seconds left. First down at the Jamestown 21. It's down to 1 more play.
Another first down for Horace.
17-yard game, but it's down to the Horace Hawks. They've had the 5 receivers set, and they'll try to kick it to win it. Taylor Birnbaum sets it up at the 28. This is a 38-yard attempt. Horace will try to win it with a field goal. From the right hash. Snap good. The hold is good. The kick is on the way, and it is no good. Wide right. Put it in the record book, baby. The Blue Jays get back at the Hawks. It had the distance for Taylor Birnbaum, but it missed wide right. And Jamestown improves to 2-0 and avenges the loss late last season to the Horace Hawks. How'd you like that game? The winning score, as it turned out, the touchdown pass from Ryan Kallenbach to Jackson Jarrett. And that's the difference as the Blue Jays, in a thriller, win it. Final score on the Gun and Reel Sports Scoreboard in a marvelous game here at Raleigh-Greeno Field at Charlotte and Gordon Hanson Stadium. The Jamestown Blue Jays 14, the Horace Hawks 12. Jamestown improves to 2-0. Horace is now 1-1. A delightful game. Well played. The mistakes caught up with Horace as it turned out. Our postgame is coming up here on Jamestown 107.1, and this is the voice of the Blue Jays.
It's Zach here from Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness Center with exciting news that we are now open in our brand new location at 805 5th Avenue Northeast in Jamestown. That's right, we have a brand new space to help you out with your neck, back, hip, knee, shoulder pain, and so much more. It's the same great Apex you've loved, now with an incredible new space. If you haven't tried Apex, you really need to come see us. Give us a call today to come see us at 701-952-2739.
Johnny B's Brick House, famous for their pizza, but wait, there's pasta, and their amazing wings, and fresh ground hamburgers, tasty salads and appetizers too. And for dessert, you can't beat their sweet sticks. Come on out for Tuesday night trivia and live entertainment every Thursday night. The place to be is Johnny B's, smack dab in the middle of Main Street, downtown Jamestown. And remember, for delivery and carryout, call 952-8777.
Two Rivers Activity Center in Jamestown is hiring. Do you like interacting with people? Do you enjoy a fun, upbeat atmosphere and a clean workspace? If so, the perfect opportunity awaits you at TRAC. They're currently hiring for a variety of part-time positions for lifeguard and guest service and wellness attendants. They'll work with your existing schedule, whether you already have another job or are a college student. Check out trackjamestown.com to learn more about these positions and how to apply today.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Couldn't top the entertainment in this game, and the home fans especially liked it. The Jamestown Blue Jays on a touchdown pass of 30 yards from Ryan Kallenbach to Jackson Jarrett with 37 seconds left, and they hang on after that despite Horace driving it inside the Blue Jay 20, and then the missed field goal on the game's final play by Jacob Birnbaum, and Jamestown holds on for a 14-12 win, and they start 2-0. Ty Garai, who was running all over this field in the first half of play, gave Horace the lead on a 4-yard touchdown run with 1:22 left in the first half for the only points of the half. But Caleb Sheely came up with a block of Birnbaum's extra point try. Horace had a 6-0 halftime lead. And then in the third quarter late, Horace was continuing to run the ball, control the clock. But they were starting to get their mitts on Horace's running game a little bit more. And as they tried to run out of a wildcat formation, the snap went over the head of Garai. Max Rittenbach picked it up at the Horace 20 and ran it in for the touchdown, and Brady Hardy's extra point gave the Blue Jays their first lead of the night at 7-6. Then it came down to under the last 4 minutes of the game. Taylor Stefanowicz completing a 39-yard drive after a short punt, ran it in from 2 yards out. However, on going for 2, it appeared that Horace had scored, but a holding penalty put it back to the 11-yard line. They tried it again and then missed. And the Horace lead was left at 12-7. Why was that important? Because of what we just told you. The Jays going 73 yards in 10 plays in just over 3 minutes for what turned out to be the winning score on the Kallenbach to Jarrett touchdown from 30 yards to make it 14-12. Jays after Brady Hardy kicked another extra point. And then Horace, well, they went with a 5-receiver set all through their final drive. First, on that last drive, Keelan Harstad broke up an intended pass to Bauer, who was wide open inside the 30. Then Stefanowicz completed one to Garai, and a personal foul penalty on Max Rittenbach gave Horace 15 big yards to the Jamestown 41, but then Horace was called for holding. And this was down under 30 seconds to go. Under 20 seconds to go, in fact. And Stefanowicz threw 2 out-of-bounds routes to Green to take it down to 3 seconds to play. And Jacob Birnbaum then tried a 38-yarder, and he had the distance on it, but missed it at the end of our left, the south end, wide right. And Jamestown holds on for a thrilling 14-12 victory. What a game this was. And we'll look more at the numbers and at other scores on the Gun & Reel Sports scoreboard next here on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Buffalo City Diesel Jamestown is your one-stop shop for experienced truck services. Their top-notch techs are trained in the latest technology and can identify and fix problems in your medium or heavy-duty diesel trucks and buses. Buffalo City Diesel also offers roadside assistance, trailer services, and truck parts. Call Buffalo City Diesel today at 701-253-2844. That's Buffalo City Diesel at 701-253-2844.
Dakota Central is proud to be the local company that provides you with the most up-to-date high-tech communication options. Come join us while we celebrate you. Customer Appreciation Day is September 11th at the Dakota Central Jamestown location from 8:30 till 4. Stop by for treats, giveaways, and a chance to win door prizes. Dakota Central provides it all, and we want to thank you, our local customer. Customer Appreciation Day is September 11th at the Jamestown location from 8:30 till 4.
Horace did have the running game going, especially early on, although the Jays did much better against it in the second half. They ended up with 130 yards rushing and 143 passing. First downs, Horace had 14. Jamestown had 12 in this game. 7 penalties on Horace, 51 yards. 4 penalties on Jamestown, 35 yards. On third downs, Horace 2 for 7. Jamestown just 2 of 13. But the Jays were 4 of 7 on fourth down and 1 of 2 for Horace. Horace, both times they went into the red zone, they scored. Touchdowns, in fact, 2 for 2. Jays were 0 of 2. Remember, that was a 30-yard touchdown pass to end the game. 5 sacks in this game for Horace, but the Jays had a couple of important ones in the second half. Time of possession, a little bit in favor of Horace, 24-23 to the Jays, 23-37. Keelan Harstad, well over 100 yards last week, 126, but held to just 36 tonight on 10 carries. Liam Fry, 7 carries, 22 yards. Seffi Soller, 1 carry, -2. Ryan Kallenbach with those 5 sacks, 7 carries, but -5. But Ryan was 17 of 28 passing for 143 yards on the big touchdown to Jarrett to win it. Caleb Sheely had 7 catches tonight for 65 yards. Max Rittenbach and Nate Walls each 2 for 19. Keelan Harstad 2 for 5. Seiler 2 for 4. Jarrett with the touchdown catch, and Fry 1 catch for 1 yard. Ty Garai just 74 yards rushing tonight. He got a lot of them early, but again, the Jays really did a better job on him and overall the Horace ground game in the second half. 56 yards and 6 carries for Dylan Otterson. Axel Anderson 1 for 10. Kyson Nordic 1 for 1. Taylor Stefanowicz 3 for -11. As we say, he was sacked twice. Stefanowicz effective with the passing game, 12 of 15, 143 yards, although he was picked once. Aiden Green had 4 catches, 72 yards. Israel Bauer 3 for 21. Mason Johnson 2 for 35. Garai 2 for 11. Anderson 1 for 4. Now, it could have been more for Horace and a chance for them to really put this game away, but they had 3 turnovers, an interception, and 2 fumbles lost. One of those counting as a fumble, the bad snap that led to Max Rittenbach's fumble return in the third quarter, after which Horace came back to take the lead. After that, Jamestown with the winning score late. What a game here at Hanson Stadium. Jamestown outlast Horace. The final was 14-12. Let's take a look at the rest of the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard on this Friday evening. In the second week of play for AA teams, Minot North improved to 2-0. This time, they beat a varsity opponent in the first ever game against a varsity opponent. They defeated Wahpeton at home 35-21. So we'll see about those Sentinels. Of course, the Jays will play them in AA West play later on. St. Mary's really got worked over by Red River last week in Grand Forks, but tonight in Bismarck, the Saints were winners over Grand Forks Central 14-11, so the Knights fall to 0-2. At Hannah Field tonight, well, Valley City got on the board in the second half, but not enough to stop Devil's Lake, as the Firebirds, who come here, of course, next Friday night, were winners over the Highlanders 27-12. Valley City is now at 0-2, and it looks like Dickinson, after a rough start to their season at 0-2, is going to get in the win column because they lead at Fargo South with just 3 minutes to go, 28-7. So for the defending champs, looks like they will fall to 0-2 after their loss last week to Shanley. All right, now in Class A teams in the area, great start for Carrington, now at 3-0. They went to Grafton and beat the Spoilers tonight. That final was 34-16. Good one in Ellendale tonight. Ellendale Edgley Cullum held on to defeat Oaks. That final was 28-20. In Class B, the top 9-man team, Lemoore Litchville Marion, no problem tonight with Maple River, winning 73-14 at Hope Page High School. And New Rockford Cheyenne starting to open some eyes. New Rockford Cheyenne Manic, I should say. They were winners in New Rockford over North Prairie. That final was 60-14. On the AAA scoreboard, West Fargo Cheyenne trailed a lot of this game, but they, coming off the win over Minot last week, wins again tonight over Mandan, 32-29. West Fargo is pulled ahead of Williston on the road and leads 32-12. The Packers up over the Coyotes through 3. Fargo Davies at home ran past Bismarck Legacy 38-14. Bismarck Century at home all over Fargo North 55-7. And Minot, coming back from that loss, defeated Shanley tonight. Shanley, after scoring 66 last week against Fargo South, held to only 7 tonight as the Magicians take it by a score of 41-7. Well, next for the Jamestown Blue Jays, and they'll want to get the running game back going, although they're not going to quibble with the result tonight. They come through with the big plays late and take the win. And as we mentioned, Devils Lake coming off that victory over Valley City tonight, so the Firebirds will come in with a little pep in their step to Hanson Stadium. We'll be with you at 6:30 next Friday night here on Jamestown 107.1. Minnesota Twins return to Jamestown 107.1, and that'll be tomorrow night. They have a big series underway with the Kansas City Royals this weekend at Kauffman Stadium. Of course, it is the Twins just ahead of the Royals for the second wild card spot in the American League. 5:30 tomorrow, 12 noon with Inside Twins on Sunday, as that big series will continue. But it has begun tonight with a shutout win for Kansas City behind Cole Reagan's, a 5-0 win for the Royals. The Twins were held to 4 hits tonight. Twins baseball continues through next week. And then don't forget, next Friday night, as we mentioned, Devils Lake comes here to meet the Blue Jays. We're on the air with that next Friday night at 6:30. And then on Saturday, September 14th, a week from tomorrow, the Jamestown Jimmies trying to recover from so tough a loss for them last night at Chadron State, falling 17-10 to the Eagles after leading a lot of that game. They will open play in the North Star Athletic Association against the Dakota State Trojans in Madison, South Dakota, and B.J. Walters and I will be there for that Saturday, September 14th.
To lights out.
And the airtime will be at 3:30. Thanks to Athletic Director Jim Rolson here at Jamestown High School, and thank you for being with us. We hope you enjoyed it. It was a game to enjoy, especially for the Jamestown Blue Jays. I'm David Burrell. The touchdown pass from Ryan Kallenbach to Jackson Jarrett with 30 seconds to go gives Jamestown a 14-12 win over Horace and improves the Jays to 2-0. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend, and good night from Hanson Stadium and the University of Jamestown. This is the voice of the Blue Jays.
Jamestown Blue Jays football has been brought to you by Creative Energy and Dan Superstop, Dakota Central, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Otter Tail Power Company, Professional Eye Care Centers, The Frontier Ford Grill, Unison Bank, Hillerud Construction, SMP Health Ave Maria, Gun and Reel Sports, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Insurance, Steve Benyon Agent, Jamestown Country Club, Originals, Apex Physical Therapy, Jamestown Parks and Recreation, Johnny B's Brickhouse, and Buffalo City Diesel. The preceding has been a presentation of the voice of the Blue Jays, Jamestown 107.1.